I have no idea who any of these people are, except Giselle's husband.
Except for Giselle's husband.
Except for Giselle's. I mean, it is Giselle's husband.
Okay. If you're just tuning in, this is Boyfriend Material. We're doing a special live episode on NFL quarterbacks for the Super Bowl. Gaby here is not
Hello.
very familiar with football at all.
Excuse
You want
you.
to give
Listen,
why
I
don't
want
you
to
tell me
give
what you know and then I'll tell them what I know.
about football or about quarterbacks.
Either.
Okay,
Whatever
so my brother,
information you have.
listen, my brother played football my entire life, and my mom would force
American
me to,
football.
yes,
She's from
American
Panama,
football.
guys. I have to
I
specify
am
here.
from Panama. Uh, and my mother would have forced me to go to the games every Sunday. And I literally sat for the fucking 3 hours it took for a fucking football game because that's why I don't fuck with football because it stops. Something happens and it stops.
Mm-hmm.
Soccer just keeps going. People keep playing. Football, they just like stop, and it's very annoying to me. So, anyways, I can watch a game and understand what's happening, but don't ask me about points or positions or whatever. I know that my brother was a tackle. Is that a position? Is that how you call it?
I don't think that's what they call it. I think they would
How do
probably
you
call
call it?
it call it like a linebacker or I don't know. Someone
I've
who's listening. You just tackled like for on the
I
offense or on the defense? Did he
he
tackle
was
like the
defense. He was defense. I know he was defense.
Oh, okay. Yeah. See, I don't my what I know about football is more about I know characters. I don't care about football, the sport. I care about the people
Oh.
who play football and their
Oh, okay.
lives and who they're connected to
Oh, I
and
love that.
the trials and tribulations they have to go to like achieve greatness.
See, I love random details about people. You know this about me and like gossip in general. So the few
Mm.
things I know about football, it's because somebody got some pop star pregnant or stuff like that. I know those. And I may not recall like immediately, but if I hear their name or if I see a picture, I'll be like, oh, that's the one that did fucking I don't know what like. Okay, Russell. I'm like that's Ciara's man. Like I know him.
Yeah, that's how you know
I
football.
I'm like that's Ciara's man who's short, but like we'll take it because he's cute
That's fair. Okay. So,
and like unproblematic. So
you know like football players peripherally, essentially.
yes, like I only know of them if they intersect with like film and TV and random celebrity gossip that I
She takes in a
have.
lot of that stuff, guys, by
Dude,
the way.
I do. I don't know when I started. I don't know at what point in my life I was like, I'm gonna know all this stupid celebrity gossip and I'm just never gonna stop. But I know
I
way too
don't know
much
how you
info. How do I keep up with
it's a
it? Me
lot.
neither. Dude, it's a lot. Sometimes I like wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like, damn, I can't believe that happened in 2011.
I can't believe you live your life that way. It's like, how do you have all of this information on people you've never met and still like have your own drama?
I don't know. I mean, I don't have a lot
You
of
have a
my
lot of
own.
brain space. I don't know how you
I
do it.
do. I have a big head. You wouldn't know because you've never seen me. I mean, you've never seen me in real life, which is crazy to me.
I've seen pictures of you and I'm looking at you on Zoom right now. So I'm going to say, yes, you have a big head.
I have a big head, but I'm also a big person, so like it's fine.
She's very tall.
How tall is Derek?
He's like 5'11".
So he's like basically my size. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
That's so funny.
But
You're
I
gonna
am
have
five
short.
two, so
You're gonna have
yeah.
short children. Hate
I
it, man.
know. My dad's
But
six
that's
foot, so maybe. And his
my dad
mom's
is
kind of tall.
dude. My dad is 6'4", and my
Hmm.
brother is just like is barely 6 feet, and that's like the bane of his existence. Like he's so mad.
Mm.
And I remember growing up, he always like wanted to be taller than me, and he never was.
Ooh.
And then he became taller than me, and like I mean, I haven't seen him in literally like 2 years because COVID and
Yeah.
whatever.
Oh,
But I think he might be my size right now or a little taller. We'll check. He does have really long limbs, so he looks taller than he is.
and he played football.
He played
But you don't
football.
have to be tall to be play football.
No, he played football and he was good at it, but he's better at basketball, I guess.
Mm,
My mom
that's
was
cool.
really into not having fat children.
That's
So
important. Parents really want that. It's something that they
dude,
strive for.
that was like her mission. Not having like we never had the choice to do nothing.
Yeah.
Like even during summer. I
Oh yeah,
had
of
so
course. That's
many,
how my mom was too.
dude, we did gymnastics, we did karate, we did theater, we did like my mom was like, "You're not gonna be," and you have to read a book in Spanish and a book in English in the summer.
Mm. Your mom
My
kept you.
kids
I
are
mean, well,
not.
now you're here.
Now I'm here, whatever that means.
All right, so I'm gonna get us started because there's a lot to cover.
I'm
There's
excited.
32 quarterbacks. There's 32
Oh
teams in the
shit!
NFL, right?
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So that's a lot of people to cover.
Yeah, I
I
just wasn't
chose,
sure. I wasn't sure we were gonna because you. This is your episode, so your time to shine.
yes,
I
also everyone who's listening, if I mess up anything, please leave us a message. We're gonna listen to them all at the end of the episode. Uh, and feel free to be like, Samantha, you're wrong, or or you missed this about Drew Brees, or you forgot about this about
don't
Aaron
know him.
Rodgers, or whatever.
I know
Okay.
him. Um,
But
he's
my
had
point
some
is I'm
issues.
only doing 16 of the quarterbacks. So I'm
See,
doing
I didn't
half of
know
them.
that. I thought you were gonna do all the quarterbacks, and
Well, there's
I was.
32, so
I know. So I thought it was gonna be like an elimination. Like I was gonna eliminate them based on looks, and then I was gonna.
no, I'm going to give you an overview and show you their pictures as I'm giving you an overview.
Okay.
And there's 32 of them. I picked 16. So I
How
picked
did you pick them?
I picked all the quarterbacks that made it to the playoffs this year.
Okay.
And then the others that were not in the playoffs that I chose are quarterbacks that I personally like who didn't make it to the playoffs.
Okay. Cause why? Because they're cute or because they're good? Because they're cute. I can see it in your face. I
Ah!
can see it in your face. It's because they're cute. Okay.
It's either because they're cute or there's something about their story that I really like, or there's something about just I like them because they're like I like a lot of the young guys, so probably a lot of the people that I bring up
This
that
soundbite is gonna
didn't
be
make it to the
gold.
play. I like a lot of the young guys. Oh yeah, all these guys are like probably too young for me.
How young? Like me young or
Well,
like
yeah, like you young. Most of them are about your
like
age.
okay. So I can.
It's
It's fine for
weird.
me. Like I can date them.
It's
Like
of
it's chill.
course. I mean, it's totally legal for me too. They're all
Okay,
like
I know,
23, 24.
but
But
question: would they like me though? Because you know I'm very insecure and I
well, you know
cannot
what?
handle
I'm going to have to tell you something.
what
And this is
I'm.
something I've learned, and I'm probably going to reiterate it several times throughout the podcast.
What?
But if your name isn't Brittany, you're not going to hook up with a football player. Yo, like I would say almost 50% of the quarterbacks that are in like a relationship, the name of that person is Brittany. Or it's
That,
Giselle or Sierra, like so there's just a lot of Britneys,
but
and
I'm.
then there's really special women. You could be a really special woman.
I feel like I am. Okay,
You got to get like
fine.
Sierra or Giselle famous. And if
Okay,
you're
fine.
not, your name
I
has to be
see.
Brittany. That's my
And
precursor.
what do the Britneys do?
You know
Are
what?
they
We're
all
gonna get into
like
the Britneys because I have a
okay?
little bit of a thing about each person's girl or
Okay.
wife or
Okay, I will
whatever.
fully roast them regarding on like because I'm guessing that they're real estate agents or like Pilates instructors or
Yo, these women are married to NFL quarterbacks. They don't do shit.
a dream. But like,
it's a dream job.
eh,
Like all you have to do is put up with him sleeping with other women sometimes,
I
and you're
mean,
cool.
honestly, dude, if you're good with that, that sounds like on okay, I already came up with a whole entire plot for a movie with this. Quarterback guy is an asshole, but he wants to put up the image that he's a good guy. So he marries his best friend from home, and
Hmm.
it's a fake marriage. And then he's cheating on her the entire time. But she doesn't really care because
Oh.
she's working on being a writer. So she has the money and the funds to like write while he's like being a shit, and she's like living in this bougie house with the NFL money. But then he ends up falling in love with her, and he has to find a way to make his wife actually be in love with him.
Oh, that's cute. Like he falls in love with her.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what you're saying. I like that. That's
Should I
adorable.
write this? Do you like this?
I like it. Yes, maybe.
Okay,
I
we'll
feel
talk
like it's a
about it
little
because
contrived that he wants to have this appearance of being a good guy, but I like the idea.
we'll talk about it. Samantha and I are Amy Poehler and Tina Fey, but make them slightly Hispanic since
Yes,
Sam just
a
looks the part.
tinge,
She just looks
just
the part.
a little taste, a
And
little
you wouldn't be
taste
able
of.
to tell by our conversation, but I am the Tina and she is the Amy. Wait, right?
I,
No.
we
Is that
kind of
what
go
we
back and forth.
we kind of go back and forth. We need somebody else
You're
to
a little
decide.
more, I would say, vibrant than I am, which makes me feel like you're more Amy. But the kind of stuff you do is like creatively is more Tina, whereas
Yeah,
the
that's
stuff
what
I
I'm
do
saying.
creatively is more Amy, but personality wise, I'm more Tina.
I know. It's very confusing.
Interesting, isn't it? All
It's
right.
not about us,
So
though.
we're talking about the 16 NFL quarterbacks I chose to
I'm
introduce Gabby
excited.
to today.
I'm so excited. I
All
feel
the
like I'm
guys
gonna.
that made it to the playoffs and a few extra ones that I like. So get stoked
The
for
Bachelorette.
this. She is the Bachelorette. Okay, now I got to share the screen. This is horrifying. So, okay, can you see that? The
Yes.
image. Cool.
Yes.
We're starting with Cam Newton.
Okay. I'm gonna ask
Have you heard the
questions
name
now.
Cam Newton? Yeah, go ahead.
Absolutely not. But I like his name and I like his last name. Gabby Newton would has a nice ring to it.
Oh,
Uh,
oh, you're
I
thinking
could
about it
really,
that way.
dude. We're taking this shit seriously. It's Gabby Mendes
Yes.
Newton at the moment. Okay, because I think I'm gonna hyphenate my name. Huh. Okay. Interesting. Don't like the hair. What's up with the hair?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes. Can you hear me?
Sorry. Yeah.
Tell me what's up with the hair.
So, yeah, Cam Newton, he's got weird hair.
Why? He's wearing a helmet all the time.
I feel the same way. This is the thing about Cam Newton. He kind of is like he's like a, he's like a have you ever seen he's like a fashiony kind of guy. Like here's Cam Newton in some
Oh,
street
okay.
clothes.
Okay.
So this is him in his street clothes. See, for me,
Uh huh.
Cam Newton on the field totally can get it. Because here,
Yeah.
I'll show you a
Cam.
picture of him on the
Oh,
field again.
I see who this guy. I see who this
So
guy
this is him
is.
on the field. See, he's all like
Yes.
rugged, and he's got like the fun. I'm going to say the fun dreads, but I think they're more twists. It's hard to say what they are. And here is him in his street clothes with the
Is
hat
this?
and the weird
Why does he look
jacket, and I'm like,
skinny? Why does he look skinny
because
now?
he's a football player.
Nope. No. But on the other photo, he looks ripped. On this
He
photo,
does.
he looks like somebody that's trying to get into like fashion school. On this, like I don't know. And
I'm going to say that the photo you're looking at with him in his like sort of fashion street clothes is a little
yeah.
bit probably newer, more recent photo. And the ones I'm showing you prior to that are younger Cam Newton.
Oh, that's
And
how he looks like now. That's how he aged.
yeah, I think he's, well, I mean, he's like a year older than me. He's 31.
But
Uh,
that that looks like two different
and kind of
people.
feel like people, when they get to their 30s, they kind of, their cheeks hollow out a bit. And I think that's probably what you're seeing here.
I'm very upset. Do we have more photos of street clothing?
I think that's all I have for street clothes. So this here is a picture of Cam Newton when he
Cute.
was at Auburn. I know, really cute. This is him in college
Good
when they
jeans.
won. Yes, great jeans, fantastic jeans, very handsome. He's
Okay.
got a little bit of dimple.
Height.
They went height. So he is 6'5". He was
Ooh,
born
okay.
May 11th, 1989. He's a Taurus. I got everyone's
I
star sign for you.
thank you. Did you get the moon and the rising or just a star sign?
No, just a star sign. I don't even know how to do moon and
So
rising.
you half-assed it. You half-assed it. Okay, he's a
Hey, what,
Taurus.
you want me to call up all of these quarterbacks and find out the time that they were born?
No, no. There's always some psycho girlfriend that leaks this info, and you can look it up on Cafe Astrology. I'm not kidding. There is a birth
All
chart
right.
for every celebrity out there. You could have
Well, I can
found at
only
least six more.
provide you. I can only provide you with their
Fine.
regular star sign.
Okay,
So
he's a
Cam Newton is a
Taurus,
Taurus,
which means we're compatible, probably.
which means you're compatible probably. He played for Auburn. They went to the championships and won. That's a pretty big deal. When they went so this is in college when they won, like, I can't see, someone's going to leave a message and be like, Samantha, you're supposed to know the names of these championships. I'm sorry, I
Okay,
don't.
I'm gonna talk about myself
Um,
while you figure it out. In case anybody cares, I am a Virgo sun, Taurus rising, and Capricorn moon. So it looks like we would be compatible.
yes,
Unless
it
he's a
seems like you
fucking
would be right.
Aries. Because I
Unless
cannot
he's an
stand.
Aries.
I don't like Aries. I don't know why.
So, when he went to Auburn, he was
Mm-hmm.
at Auburn the same year that Derek's friend Darren was at Auburn. That's not Darren.
Okay.
This is Darren. So we talk about
He's
him a lot.
cute
Darren
too.
Bates. He's super
Yes.
handsome.
Samantha, you fucked up.
What?
You picked Derek over this guy? Did you know this guy?
No, but also he's married. That's not my point.
Oh,
The point is
okay.
Cam Newton was at Auburn the same time that Derek's friend
Okay.
Darren was at Auburn. I'm literally only bringing it up so that I can promote Darren Bates. Everyone go follow Darren Bates. Follow
Okay.
his Instagram at Westland_son. Also follow his
Tell him that
podcast, The
boyfriend
Raw Room.
material. Tell him that boyfriend material sent you.
Yeah, tell him that boyfriend material sent you.
She's a businesswoman. She knows shit. Wait.
But
That's cool.
he was on the same team as Cam Newton in college, and they went all the
Oh,
way to the
there's a crystal
championships.
football ball.
Yeah, it's because they won
Is that the prize?
for that one. That's the oh gosh, what's the name of that one? Here, I'll look it up. Um, College football championships. Everyone who's listening is like, Samantha,
Samantha,
you're
you
so
tricked
dumb.
me into thinking that you knew shit about this.
No, I don't know the details. I know what I want to know.
Dude, he's really cute.
Cam Newton?
Yeah. He's growing. 20-year-old Cam Newton is growing on me. 30-year-old Cam Newton is a disappointment, I must say. Because I love this.
They just
There's
call
two.
it.
I just don't like guys that care too much about fashion. Because I
I don't like
care.
that either.
Because I care way too much about fashion. Like my aesthetic is the eccentric aunt, or did you just come out of a play? Like it must look like I'm wearing a costume at all times. So
All right, I'm going to give you
I can't.
some more details on Cam.
Please do.
So Cam Newton, he is born 1989. He's a Taurus. I said
Mm-hmm.
that already. He's age
Mm-hmm.
31.
He's
Uh,
31.
when
Okay.
he was when he was drafted into the NFL in 2011, he was a round one pick one, which is like a big
Oh
deal.
shit. I
And
know what that is. I know what that is.
oh, you know what that is? I was going to explain it
Yes.
to you.
Yes. That's when you get picked straight out of college, right?
No, so what that means is when they do the draft, each
Uh-huh.
team takes a turn making a pick. So if
Yeah.
he was round one, pick one, he's the first
Yeah.
player
The
that they
first.
picked for the draft, period,
Yeah,
for that
I
year.
learned about that on the blind side.
Okay, so yeah, you know that.
Yeah.
Look
I
at
really
you
like that
knowing stuff
movie.
from the blind side.
Dude, I love that movie. And I will fight
I love that movie
anyone
too.
who's calling Sandra Bullock a white savior. She was just being a nice woman who happened to
She
be
was
white.
just, and she
Like,
also liked
fuck
football.
you. Yeah, like, fuck you. Like, that's just, no. I stand with Sandy.
So Cam Newton played for the Carolina Panthers from 2011 to 2019, and now he plays for the New England Patriots. Um, he's never won a Super Bowl ring. So
Okay.
he's made it a few the one time he made it to the
Does
Super
he
Bowl, he
care?
got blown out.
Is
I'm
he
sure, of
bitter
course, he
about
cares.
it?
They all care. They definitely want to win.
I mean, of course, but
The
like in my head, I don't think I would be fucking like furious if I never got like an Academy Award. I'd be like,
No, it's not like that in football
because
because this
it's
is a
men and they're
gladiator
angry.
sport. No, it's just this is a there can be a best in this sport. And
Okay.
it's not like you also have to think about all his peers. Like he's Cam Newton, he's a name. He's someone people know. He's made it to the made it there before. He got blown out by Peyton Manning, who's like
Oh, I know
Peyton
him. I
Manning.
know him. He was on the cover of the Fuel cereal that I used to love in middle school.
Wheaties?
No, no, no. There was this cereal brand called Fuel, which I will post
Oh.
on the Boyfriend Material Instagram at BF Material Pod. Follow us because I was obsessed with it, and I remember there was this handsome man on the front of the cereal, and then my brother was like, "That's Peyton Manning," and I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, so
Are you
he
googling
got beat. No, I'm looking at all my other notes because I'm like, where do I go to next from this? Because I have so much information on each of these people. Uh, oh, this is something else you might like about Cam Newton. He's a vegan.
I love that. I'm a
So you
vegetarian.
guys have compatible star
Oh,
signs. He's a
what?
vegan.
But he likes. Oh
Um,
my god. Okay. Um, question. How does he? What about the relationship with his mother? What do we know about that?
okay, I don't have anything about his mother specifically, but there is a lot of drama in his life. Do you want to hear about it?
Do you have to ask?
Of course, you want to hear the drama. Okay, so first you need to know that in college, and I don't know why I want to bring this up. It's just it was in his Wikipedia page, and I was like, this is really
Is
funny.
he a
So in
sexual
college,
assaulter?
no, he's not.
Okay, thank God.
Um, in college, he
The
played
bar
for
is so
University of
low.
Florida. He played for
Yeah.
University of
Okay.
Florida. He played backup to Tim Tebow, your buddy.
Woo! I love Tim Tebow for no reason really. I like him.
But he had to leave University of Florida because he stole another student's computer, and the school kicked him out.
Did he need the money though?
No, I think it was more like a funny thing. Like he did it on like
As a
I don't know
prank.
the details. Well, the way it kind of he got caught, they came and they to confront him, and he threw the computer out his window, and so it
Ay,
was
qué
pretty obvious he had
bruto.
stolen the
So,
computer.
okay,
I
so he
know
fucked up.
he fucked
Okay.
up. So he
Okay. I
leaves University of Florida. He goes to Blinn College,
Yo, his mom
where
must
he,
have been so mad.
yeah, I wish I had looked up stuff about his mom. I don't have any information about his mom.
Did you not look
Uh,
stuff about their relationships with their moms or their
no, I guess I
sisters?
should have. So,
Dude,
no, unless it came up.
okay, Sam, that's very important intel for me.
I know that is, but I thought that I would give you I'm doing 16 quarterbacks out of the
Okay,
32,
fine.
which is
Okay,
still a
okay.
lot.
I know
I
I'm
was
not
trying
gonna
to get
have
as much information. It took me 3 days to do this
Dude,
research.
you told me to ask you everything, and I'm doing my part of the job here.
Okay, you're right. I'm sorry, I don't have any information on his mom.
He
So he goes
has
to Blaine
mild.
College for a couple years.
Okay.
Uh, and then he transfers to Auburn, and that's where they get the SEC championship, the picture you're seeing right now.
Mm-hmm.
And then oh geez, there's some interesting stuff here, but it's all so tiny on my phone.
Zoom in, zoom in.
Zoom in. He's the third Auburn player to win the Heisman Trophy. And okay, so this is the real drama. So he has several baby mamas.
Ah, how many? Let me
Do
guess.
you want to know how many kids or how many mamas?
It's, okay, let me know if this is the guy that I'm thinking about. Is this the guy that has like 8 kids and like 4 baby mamas?
He has 7 kids. He has fathered 7 children.
And
And
is
that
it
just
how
came out
many?
recently.
How many baby mamas?
So in December 2015, Newton's girlfriend, Kia Proctor, gave birth to their son in Atlanta.
Mm-hmm.
In February 2017, Newton and Proctor's daughter was born. They had another kid. And then they had a third child in 2018.
So
But
it's
in mid
one.
2019, he fathered a
Okay.
son with an Instagram model before his fourth child with Proctor. So Proctor and him had 4 kids.
Uh
And then
huh.
in the same year that they're fathering their fourth, he has another baby with some Instagram model.
Do we have a photo of the
And he
Instagram
splits.
model?
I don't think I have photo. They didn't have her name listed. I don't think a lot of his women, his ladies are very like, I don't think his relation, he's in like, that's the next guy. I don't think he has a very good relationship with any of the baby mamas. And also,
Oh
I
no
couldn't find the
shit.
details on all of the kids because he only recently came out saying that he had fathered 7 children, like apparently last year on Father's Day. Like up until that point, people only knew about like 4 or 5 of them.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell you what I think about this guy right now.
Yeah, give
He
us a little overview of
thinks
how you feel.
he thinks he's hot shit because he's
He
vegan and
is
his
really
NFL,
handsome.
and he is really handsome. So he is. I am gonna say, I'm gonna guess that he's probably a gaslighting asshole to all of these
Oh, you
women.
think he's that kind of guy? You think that?
Absolutely, I think
I
that.
think
I
so too,
feel.
because of the way he dresses.
Yep. And then he's like, I'm a vegan. I'm a good person.
Ah, yeah, he's totally that guy.
He's that guy. He's that guy. So, like my favorite show in the early 2000s, MTV. Next.
Next. Okay. So, but you don't like the fact that you guys are compatible star sign wise and you're
I
both
mean,
vegans?
could I? I am a vegetarian. Could I change him? Probably. Do I like projects? Yes. We have 15 other choices. I'm gonna keep him in the back of my head. I
Okay.
should have. I
I
should have given.
understand.
Should I give him like a score
Oh yeah, maybe write
so
it
we
down for
can?
yourself. Like take little notes. I can always go back
Okay.
and show you all the pictures at the end.
I will
All right. So
probably
we'll go
ask for
on to the next one.
what's the name of this guy so I can write it down for my scoring.
Wait, for the one we just spoke about,
Yeah.
that was Cam Newton.
Okay. So I think I should score them on handsomeness. Boy.
Handsomeness.
Okay.
Uh, you should also score them maybe on like financial prowess because I'll have some of that information, although I didn't have
Okay.
a lot of that on Cam. And you should also score them on, I guess, their successes. Some of these guys have like really done some crazy things in the NFL and even in their college careers. I mean, they're
I
all
don't
like,
really.
perfect athletes.
I don't really care about their
Okay, we don't have to
athletic
score them on
ability.
that. This is your relationship,
Relationships with people.
not
Do,
their accomplishments.
yeah, I see. I'm gonna if I give him a score for every single one of these things, I won't have no idea how to do the math afterwards.
That's fair. Keep it easy.
So I'm just gonna give him a number. Um, okay. I think so far I can reconsider at the end when you give me a recap. He's a
Okay.
6 out of 10.
A 6 out of 10?
Yeah,
Wow, good for Cam. Good on you, Cam.
that's a terrible score, Samantha. Like
I know. So,
literally,
oh, he didn't make it to the playoffs this year, also. That's important for you to know.
and you still put him on because he's cute. I see.
Well, that and
I
he's
don't
like super
wait.
famous.
Are those his tattoos?
No, the picture I have up now is of the next quarterback that we're going to talk about.
He has my name tattooed.
Oh, he
No, no, no.
does.
It says Glory. It's not Gabby.
Oh, it says glory to God. All right, so
Yeah. Okay.
the next football player we're talking about is personal favorite of mine, Deshaun Watson. He did not make it
Mm-hmm.
to the playoffs this year, but some would say that was more about the Texans and less about him.
Okay.
He is 25. He was born September 14th, 1995. He's a Virgo. He's
Wait,
from
go
Georgia.
back. He's since September 1995.
September
Okay, we're we
14th,
14.
1995. Mm-hmm.
Okay, cool. That's not good.
He's a Virgo.
I don't like Virgo men.
Oh, she doesn't like
I
Virgo men, guys.
Yeah, I've
What
noticed
is
that
it
I
about
tend to
Virgo
not.
men?
Dude, because like I'm a Virgo woman and like Virgo men are
That's too
like
much
the king.
Virgo.
No. It's not. It's never too much Virgo. But in my experience, at least Virgo sun and Virgo risings are like the kings of mansplaining.
Ooh. I don't
And
know.
I
Deshaun
can,
doesn't feel like that kind of guy.
I don't know, maybe he has other placements that you did not Google.
That's true.
If he makes
So
it to the end in like my top three, I will look for the placements since clearly you're incapable of finding placements.
so Deshaun I like a lot because one, I saw him in this Amazon commercial like a couple months ago, and I'm like, who is
Mm-hmm.
that? He's super cute. He's got a lot of
Mm-hmm.
charisma. And then Derek's like, that's Deshaun Watson. He's like a
I want to
god.
see more
And I'm like,
photos. I want to see more
what? Okay,
photos.
so show me another photo. Geez, she's so commanding. So this is a picture of him when he was in college, and you notice he's wearing the same number. He's 4, and I thought this was a really cool thing. So when he enrolled in Clemson, that's what he in the picture that he's
I
wearing now.
hate that uniform.
Okay, can I tell you the cool thing I wanted to tell you
Yeah.
before you tear apart the uniform that has nothing to do with him?
It's ugly.
So during his high school career, he played as number 4. And
Okay.
when he got to Clemson, the number 4 had been retired after Steve Fuller had graduated,
Mm-hmm.
and Fuller allowed the number to come out of retirement so Watson could wear it again. So he's been wearing the number 4 for high school, college, and he wears it now when he plays for the Texans, which is really
Okay.
cool. I
That's
think
really
it's
cool.
cool.
That means he has a connection to that number. And
I think that,
I'm
and
gonna
also I think he's just so good. They're like, yeah, let him play with whatever number he wants.
I'm also gonna infer that he's a spiritual person because like people that are anal about a specific number tend to be spiritual.
Well, 4 is my lucky number too. That's also why I like him.
Okay. Mine is 22 in case
uh,
anybody cares.
in case anyone cares, here's him in high school wearing the same number.
I want
The other thing,
Samantha. I can't see his
yes.
face in any of these photos.
Okay, I'm gonna get you one with his face. That's him winning the championship.
Okay, he has a nice profile.
Here's his face.
Ah, mm,
I
no,
like him.
no.
Zanuccio. Uh, so
Another face photo,
he's
please.
from Georgia. He's 6'2",
Okay.
and uh, when he went into the NFL draft in 2017, he was round 1, pick 12, so not as high as Cam.
But good. That's a
Um,
good number.
really good. He's played for the Houston Texans from 2017 to present, but he's asked to leave. So he's asked them to trade him because he doesn't want to play for them anymore. Because
That's
sometimes these
always like
guys, oh, what were you
kind
gonna
of fucked
say?
up. I just always felt like that
Well,
was kind of like fucked up. Like you give your everything to this one team and then they're not, and then you like leave. But like I stand Tom Brady still being on the fucking Super Bowl without his OG team. That is
that
savage.
is really cool. Well, sometimes the situation is you play for a team, and the team, like, they don't have very good defense, or you don't like who the coach is. There's all these
Mm-hmm.
elements of, like, it's a job,
Yeah.
And for these guys, especially, like these really young guys who are really trying to make a name for themselves, they want to put themselves in a position where they can not only make it to the playoffs, but go all the way to the Super Bowl. And so you want to put yourself in a team that's going to take you there, especially if you have the skills. You just need someone to, catch the
Okay.
ball, if that's the
Okay.
problem. Uh,
Yeah, I wish we were
what else to
recording this Zoom
say?
call.
I'm recording the Zoom call as well.
Oh, you are good. My
I'm
cat's
recording
giving
all over.
fantastic content. Assuming
He's
I'm
broken
being
lots of records, which obviously you don't care about. But he breaks a lot of records. When I
okay.
went
That
to
means
find
he's
this
a hard
picture,
worker.
he's a really hard worker. See this picture of him? This was him in
Mhm.
college. I found this picture online and on an article that said Deshaun Watson will be missed from college football, but will never be forgotten. And I thought that was really
Oh
cool because it's like,
shit.
oh, he made a
That's
huge impact on the college
yeah.
football.
Okay.
Also, he's a Southern Baptist.
I don't know how to feel about that.
I think it just means that you're from the South and you're not Catholic.
No, no, I am cool with okay. That means okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna be a stickler about that. That's chill. I like that he has a relationship with the higher power. I fuck with that. Is that the only face? Is that the only face photo we have?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't get a lot of full
Sam,
on photos of him.
I would have loved to see your Tinder profile because if this is the photo you picked to prove
Oh, here's
me,
another face
it's
photo.
oh, that's a better one. Okay, I don't really like his hairline,
Yeah, I think
but
you just don't like him.
I think I don't like him. I'm trying to
You
talk
know, you
myself
need to
into
see the
liking him.
commercial with him doing the Amazon commercial because he's just so charismatic in the commercial. That's when I fell in love with him.
Okay, see
And I feel
that
like I
that would have
can't
helped.
give you the,
Yeah, it's so
yeah,
he's
I'll have to
funny.
send it to you. Not even that he's funny. He's just got the way he speaks is, it draws you in. He's a good
Okay,
speaker.
well, money.
He doesn't have any of the, I don't think he has a big contract like some of these other guys. So I didn't put it, unless you had like a super big contract, I didn't write it down. Or if you own like
Okay,
companies, and he doesn't have anything like that.
okay. Do we
All
have any
right. You wanted to
shirtless
get,
pics?
I don't have any
No.
shirtless pics. I think the next one is our next guy.
I love him, but he sucks.
All right. So our next, do you have a rating for Deshaun before we move on
I'm
to the
gonna give
next?
Deshaun a 3.5.
Whoa,
You know,
that's
no,
low.
no, no. I'm
He
gonna give
didn't
him a
even steal a
four.
computer when he was in college.
I'm gonna give him a four. But that was a funny prank. He fucked up the moment he like threw it out the window.
I don't think it was a
Um,
prank. I think he was really literally stealing someone's computer, Cam Newton, when he was
well,
in college.
I want to believe it was a prank, and this is
Okay.
my bachelorette. So I'm gonna
This is
give
your
Deshaun a
bachelorette.
four. Sorry, Deshaun. I just, I'm sure there's a bunch of other women like Sam that find you really attractive.
I just think he's real
And
cute. He's got cute boy like energy, like, oh, you're
he
so cute.
he probably has cute boy energy, but it's not translating in photos. And you didn't do him justice, so his
I'm
score is
so
your four.
sorry.
Anyway,
Okay.
who's this Greek god?
Okay, so next we're going to talk about the very handsome, always good looking. Also, this is what you need to know when I made these like this list of photos, I'm only looking for attractive photos of them. I'm not like looking for just any photo. So I'm
So
trying to
you
find like
fully
the
thought
most attractive pictures. Well, Deshaun doesn't have as many photos with him just his face. It's like a lot of the young guys, it's like if you just started out, there's just not as many pictures to pick from.
okay,
But
fine.
this guy who we're about to start on, there is not a single bad photo of him. That's
I'm
how
just
attractive he is.
whoever's
I'm talking
watching
about the
this
one and
video.
only Jimmy Garoppolo.
So he's Greek. I love those.
I think he's Italian.
Is he? Height.
Well, they describe it they describe his family as a tight knit, big Italian family.
Okay. Okay, so it's Italian. I'm just guessing he's Greek. Height,
Uh,
please.
Height. He is 6'2". He is a
Okay.
year younger than me. He's age 29. So right
Beautiful
in my
teeth.
age group. Beautiful teeth, handsome face. I think he looks a
Damn.
lot like my brother if my brother was more attractive. I know that sounds
Great
really
genes.
mean, but it's also like a
Great
super nice
genes.
thing to say about my
Which
brother.
one? Which one?
The one that's in the Navy.
Oh, okay.
Because he's got like a
Yeah.
dopey face, but if it was like
It's
more
hard.
chiseled, he would look like him.
See, it's hard to find photos of your brother in the neighborhood. You can actually see him. The only ones you can see at are on Nikki Lope's Instagram.
Oh yeah, that's probably true.
But
Nikki Lopi takes a lot
yeah,
of pictures.
Nikki Lope is self-absorbed, and I stan him for that. Like, go King. But you know
So
what?
for
He
Jimmy,
doesn't have an account for his six pack, so we also
no, he doesn't.
he doesn't.
So Jimmy G was born November 2nd. He's a Scorpio, which I
Mm-hmm.
personally am not a fan of Scorpios. But
But you don't know anything about
Derek,
astrology.
I'm going off of people I know who are Scorpios.
Okay. Are they all like sexual
Although
and intense?
no, they're just dominating like personalities. Like you feel like they always have to be in charge.
Yeah, they're the main character in their heads at all times.
Yeah, it's
I don't
annoying.
mind them. I get along with Scorpios.
I think Derek's a Scorpio too, but I suffer. I just deal with it.
Okay, I understand.
Um,
So this is the
okay,
beautiful
so
man that has the crazy Instagram model looking girlfriends. Correct?
yes, his girlfriends are, how do I describe them without
I will describe them.
being
They
degrading?
look, oh my god. I want to preface this
Yeah, I
by
can't think of the
saying
words. It's like I'm trying to
uh
find the words but not be
I'm gonna
disrespectful.
I'm gonna pre that's a great song. I'm gonna preface this by saying that you can do whatever you want to your body because it's your body, and if you feel beautiful in it, pop off, queen. But the women he likes spend a lot of money on their bodies.
They have
He
this sort
likes
of
he wants them to look like a Bratz doll and a Pixar mom, you know, with the ass.
it's so funny that
All the
you're more concerned with the physicality of their bodies, whereas I'm
yeah,
more thinking about the types of clothes they wear. And so all the words that I'm thinking of are
Fashion
incredibly
Nova.
degrading to women.
They're
No,
like
not
fashion.
like that. I think the words I would use are more like trashy.
Yeah, they're just
like
very
not fashiony, but more like they look like the kind of people who they look like the kind of women that use their body for money. Not necessarily having sex, but you use your body for money in some way,
honestly,
fashion.
as she should, because she probably spent a lot of money getting it. Those
That's true.
that ass not real, so that was probably expensive. Boobs very expensive. The lips also expensive, and you need to keep on doing it. It's not a one-time thing. So basically, he would hate me.
You don't know that.
I feel like I do though. I feel like he
All right.
would.
So there's
He's
another picture of
so
Jimmy G.
cute.
He's really
Ah.
handsome. In the NFL draft 2014, he was a round two pick 62, so not very good. Not like the first. I mean, he's not even in the first round pick, which I thought was interesting. He's been with he was with the New England Patriots, and then he went to the San Francisco 49ers. He signed a 137.5 million deal with the 49ers. And
Excuse me.
mm-hmm,
That's money.
at the time, that was the largest contract in the NFL history on an annual basis.
Oh shit. Okay. Okay, Jimmy.
Uh, in 2019, he led the 49ers to their first 8-0 start since 1990, ultimately leading the team to its appearance in the Super Bowl, where he lost to another one of my favorite guys, Patrick Mahomes.
When was that?
This was 2019.
So
And
I
then
should
this year
remember.
this year they didn't even make it to the playoffs. Jimmy, what are
Oh
you
damn.
doing? Get your game
Jimmy.
on.
He's busy with the
And
girlfriend.
he is busy with girlfriends. So he's dated a porn star whose name is Kira Mia. I think I have a picture of her. That's not her.
Mm-hmm.
This is her.
Oh shit. Kiera, I
Um,
really want to know what bra size you are.
and a model named Alexandra King. I think
Photo of
that's this
Alexandra.
woman.
Yeah, that no,
That's
yeah,
Alexandra.
she's an Instagram model. I've heard of her. So
And
he
he's
likes
also
them.
put the moves. Oh,
He likes them thick, real
he
thick.
likes them voluptuous.
Yeah,
That's the
but
word.
like
Voluptuous.
voluptuous in the booby and booty area specifically.
But he's also put the moves on Erin Andrews, who is she's a sports reporter, and
Oh,
like lots of
okay.
people know her. She's dated Aaron Rodgers before.
Which one's Aaron Rodgers?
Um, Aaron Rodgers, really handsome, Green Bay Packers.
Okay, we'll get
He
to him, right?
dates, yeah, I'll show you his picture later. You'll
Okay.
remember when you see him. So in the picture I'm showing you here of Jimmy Lee Garoppolo and Aaron Andrews, so she did an interview with him and
Yeah.
he's like smiling and being all flirty.
Oh
And
my
then
God, I want to see it.
I know. And so at the end of the video, she's like, "Thanks for your time." He's like, "No problem, baby." And he calls her baby. And that like apparently blew up the internet because they're like, "Oh,
I
Jimmy
mean,
G is
that's.
flirting with Aaron Andrews."
I mean, he fully was, and that's hella disrespectful because she's doing her job. But
Right? She's at work. It's basically an HR problem.
yeah,
You're
she
both at
can't.
work, dude.
She can't do anything. I like. Okay, see, that gives me interesting. So, do you think she's like a MILF type?
I'm gonna say, let's see how old she is. I think I can pull that up real quick.
Because
Uh, so
I'm not
Erin
sure.
Andrews, she was born in 78. She's a little older. She is
She's the
42, but
MILF.
she
She's the
looks
MILF.
great.
She looks no,
She doesn't
absolutely.
seem like she looks like she's like 32. That's crazy. She's from Maine. That's funny. That's where I am right now. But I like her. She's very cool.
No,
She
she
has,
looks
out
cool.
of all the women, she looks like, because I've seen a lot of these women that the NFL players have dated, and a lot of them don't seem very they don't seem very self-confident, if that makes sense. Not that they're
Hmm.
not confident. It's just they don't. She has
No,
a very like go-getter vibe to her.
she looks like she has her shit together.
She looks like she has her shit together. That's exactly what it is.
I
Yeah,
like her. Maybe that's what that maybe that's what he likes. Because probably
maybe that's what he
the other
likes.
girls are like, so maybe he would like me because I kind of have my shit together, right? I would say I do.
You totally have your shit together.
I have my shit together more than you did at my age.
Okay.
That's what you said. You
Did
said
I say
that.
that?
Yes, you moved in with Derek after like a month of knowing him. That's not having your shit
That means
together.
that's not having my shit together?
No.
Or is that me knowing exactly what I want in
Oh
life?
my God. Okay.
We've
Cute
we
or
have been
romantic.
together for 5 years. I don't know why I tell you things if you're just going to use them against me.
Because I'm a conniving
So
bitch.
when he was with the Patriots, he played backup to Tom Brady, so he didn't get to play really much at all there, and so that's
I
why
want
he
to
goes.
apologize for using knowledge value again. I feel like a bad friend at the moment.
You should. Uh,
We'll talk
so he
about
gets
this
traded
later.
to the Patriots. Yeah. So when he had two victorious starts for New England, he earned him a 7-0 record as a starter, in which is a feat that only has been accomplished by Ben Roethlisberger in 2004.
Okay.
That was the last time accomplished. Sorry. All right.
What's his name
So
again?
we're gonna Jimmy G Garoppolo.
Okay, I'm
Jimmy
gonna go
G.
with Jimmy G. Okay.
That's easier.
Jimmy G. Is that all we have on him?
That's all you're getting.
Okay. I think I feel like such an asshole. He's a 6.5. No,
Gosh, I
he has
can't
more.
believe
No, he's a 7. He has more money, right? He's been
he's got a
winning
lot
on
of
the.
money.
He got a lot of money. I'm gonna go with 7.
Okay. I was like, why are you giving Cam Newton still the highest score? That's crazy.
No, Camden was
Uh,
at 6. Jimmy's at 7.
all right.
I would give him an 8, but it makes me uncomfortable that he did that to a woman in her place of work.
At work, in her
Yeah.
place of work. That's fair.
He was gonna be an 8, but that tells me that he doesn't respect women. So
Okay.
or may have trouble understanding boundaries. And
He
he's that
definitely has trouble
bitch.
understanding batteries.
Like he's that bitch that you would say like no, and he's like, what do you mean? And you're like, no. Anyway, moving
All
on.
right, next we have Kyler Murray, who
Okay.
I like to call Babyface. I think he's got the
He
cutest
looks like
face
a
in the league.
he looks like a baby.
Doesn't he? He's got such a
He looks
cute
like a
face.
baby.
So Kyler's
Okay.
like another person who didn't make it to the playoffs this year, but I included because I really like Kyler Murray. I think he's very cute. Uh, he just has this very sweet face,
He
and
looks nice. I like him.
I like his.
What have he
He looks
done?
like a nice guy.
He does. I and that's my
uh,
favorite.
he's one of the he's the shortest quarterback in the league. He's 5'10".
Oh no. How tall is
Uh,
Russell? Russell's tiny.
so he used to be Russell, and because Russell was 5'11", but now Kyler is the
Okay.
shortest.
He's 5'10", so he's my height. That's not that good. Okay. I want to know
Um,
money, relationship with his mother, which you did not research, did you?
I have some information. So money, he has a lot of it. Also, I don't have the numbers for his NFL deal, but he's also been drafted into the MLB for baseball, and
Oh,
he had a
okay.
$4.6 million contract for that. So even
So
if
he's multi-talented.
he's
I like,
multi-talented, and if he
okay.
ever goes back into the baseball,
What does he do in
the
baseball?
he played that's crazy. I don't have that written down. Sorry. But he was on the Oakland Athletics. They
Okay.
signed
How
he
old
signed a
is he?
contract with them, and they maintain that. He's 24.
And he has, okay. Okay,
No, he's
pop
23.
off.
I lied. He's 23.
Even better. He's younger and he's been doing all this shit. Okay, cool.
With the NFL draft, he was 2019's round one pick one, so he was the big
Oh
pick.
shit.
He has won the Heisman Trophy. He's been with the Cardinals his whole career from 2019 to present. He
Hmm.
opted out of the MLB, which I just told you.
How do you even like
He
get professional level good on two sports?
you
In two
play both of
sports.
them your whole entire life. Like so
Yeah,
he played both in college.
but like football
And you're
practice is like
just
6 hours. So like, oh my god, the cat.
well,
Did you
the
see that?
different seasons. So football's in the fall and baseball's in the
Oh yeah,
spring. So
okay.
like you're a two sport athlete, you just constantly
So
practicing
he
for those two
basically
sports.
did absolutely no homework and he has no
Um,
time.
that's possible.
That's possible, honestly.
Uh,
The school's making money off you, so you get them.
that's true. He's a Christian.
Okay,
Oh,
I
he's
like
from an
that.
athletic family. His father, Kevin Murray, was a quarterback at Texas A&M,
Okay.
and that was back in 83 to 86. His uncle is a University of Texas alumni. Calvin Murray is a former professional baseball player for the San Francisco Giants, the Texas Ranger, and the
So
Chicago
good
Cubs.
genes.
Yeah, that's really what it is. I think it's the good genes that make you
Good
a
genes.
two sport athlete.
Okay. I want to see more photos.
He's a third generation Korean American, with his maternal grandmother being South Korean.
Oh shit, okay.
And that's probably why he's got such a pretty face.
He's
Look how
cute.
cute he is. So cute. Look how
Aw,
handsome he is. So beautiful.
he's
His
cute.
cousin is Devin Duvernay. It's a University of Texas alumni and is a wide receiver for the Baltimore Ravens, which is my team.
Okay,
And the only
listen.
reason I wrote that information down.
I I am finding this man really impressive, but in true Gabby nature, I'm already like picturing our life together, and I am just he's gonna be the kind of people these like what's his last name?
Kyler Murray.
So the Murrays are obviously the kind of family that goes on like 5 in the morning marathons,
Oh yeah. They
and
like go
like
on hikes for fun,
yeah, and like I mean
but
I love
like three
hikes,
hour hikes.
but like yeah, they so I don't know. Maybe they would find me refreshing.
I think people who are really into sports
Mm-hmm.
appreciate people that are into something else because you're very passionate about what you do, right?
Yeah.
You're very career oriented. So I think
Yeah.
as long as
May-
you're passionate and you're like a goal setter, I think they'd be cool with you, even though you're
okay.
not an athlete.
He's cute. I like him.
He's really cute. I like him too. Do you want to give him a score before we go to the next
Yeah,
one?
let's give him a score. You said he do we have a star sign? I forgot.
Oh yeah, he is a Leo, like me.
Okay. And what was his name again? I keep
Oh no,
forgetting the
I'm sorry. I'm
names.
looking at the wrong person. He's not a Leo. Oh no, he is a Leo. They're both Leos. Him and the next guys are a Leo.
Wait,
This one's Kyler Murray.
Kyler, yeah, Kyler Murray. Um, hmm.
Don't forget he's only
Wait,
5'10". I know that's height
I
is a
know,
big issue for you.
I know, but like he's okay. He is a Leo.
He's a
You said
Leo.
okay. I'm gonna give him a
Yes.
6.
I'm gonna give him a 6. So you still
Same
put
as
Cam Newton ahead of him.
no. Cam Newton is a 6. Jimmy's winning at the moment,
Okay. Okay.
but I really don't want him to win because I know for a fact that would be a terrible relationship.
It would
I
probably
just
be a
want
terrible relationship.
like I just want photos to tell my children like look at your mom's hot boyfriend when she was in her 20s. Like, damn.
That's all Gabby's like life goals is to have hot boyfriends so she can show her children her hot boyfriends in the future.
Honestly, yes, and I've been doing a terrible job because as of right now I've had none. So,
Also, I want to know, are these kids in the future, do they have a hot dad? Are you going to like marry an
oh
ugly
no,
guy so your kids are ugly and then give
no,
them
no, no,
like the
no, no,
pictures
no,
and be
no.
like, I'm so hot. I used to
There,
have a hot
there,
boyfriend.
no way. There is no way in hell that I don't have a handsome husband. Like it's not happening. Like I've been single for 25 years for a reason. I am 25. Whoever's listening to this, so that's because God is like, listen, bitch, you're gonna marry a
He's
John Hamm
saving
type.
her.
Yeah, you're gonna marry a
She's
John
going to
Hamm
marry a
type,
John Hamm type.
And it's gonna be beautiful children. Anyway,
All right. So
next
ready for
guy.
the next guy.
Next guy.
All right. The next guy is Ryan Tannehill.
He's
He
so
is,
white. Wow.
he's
Is he a
so
ginger?
white.
Is he a ginger?
No, he's just like a strawberry blonde type.
I love
Um,
those. Okay.
So he's from Texas. He
Okay.
is 32. He is a Leo.
Mm-hmm.
He is
Wait,
6'4".
what's his name?
Ryan Tannehill.
Don't you love how I won't remember the names?
You got to write
Ryan
him down.
T. I'm writing them. Look.
I'm glad.
Okay. He's 6'4", you
Uh,
said.
he's 6'4".
Okay.
Not
Okay,
bad.
Ryan.
He plays for the Tennessee Titans currently from 2019 to present. He used to play for the Miami Dolphins.
Mm-hmm.
He was NFL draft 2012, round 1, pick 8, so not too far down the line.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care for the Titans because they have beef with the Ravens, kind of. So
Why?
this year so last year in the playoffs they beat us and it was like beef then. And then when they played this year, they danced on our logo and then like both of the
That was
coaches came
petty
out.
for no
Yeah. So
reason.
both the coaches come out and are like, hey, that's disrespectful. And the other coach is like, no, my boys can do what they want. And our coach was like, no, this is our logo. This is our town. Don't dance on the Ravens logo. And so then when we saw them in the playoffs this year, we won, thank
And then you
God.
dance on their logo, right?
And we danced on their logo.
As you should. As you fucking should.
As we
Why?
should.
Why is the Ravens your team?
Because I'm from Baltimore and my family is obsessed with the Ravens, and it's the only way I can have a relationship with my father.
Your father seems like a nice guy in my head, but okay, I
He's a
understand.
really nice guy, but it's like something fun we get to talk about now that we didn't get to talk
Okay,
about before. So I've made an
yeah,
effort.
that's cute. That's cute.
Okay.
More
I mostly
photos,
to
please.
also I mostly only put him on. Okay, so there he is again. Isn't he cute?
He
This is
is
his
cute.
wife.
Of course, he's taken. Okay.
His
Is she
wife's name,
Brittany?
it's not Brittany. It's her name is not Brittany, but it's close. It's Lauren.
Oh, okay. I see.
Because to me, Lauren, Ashley, and Brittany are the same name. I don't know if
I
that's a
cannot
feeling for
wait.
you.
I cannot wait to tell Lauren you said that. Lauren is my
Don't tell her
roommate.
I said that. I
I
don't mean
will
it.
absolutely tell Lauren you said that. That was amazing.
Don't
Um,
tell her I said it.
um, where did they
There's,
meet? Oh, they have a cute family.
yeah. So their kids' names are Stella, that's the girl, and Steele. What weird
Steel,
names are those?
Steel.
Stella and Steele.
I
Steele,
love Stella.
Steeel. I don't like either of those names.
See, I love Stella, but like, listen, Steel, they fucked him over. One, if Steel happens to be gay, just imagine a gay man named Steel. Nightmare.
Also, if you've seen Zoolander, you would just call that kid Blue Steel all the time, right?
Yeah, yeah, absolutely. Like, and he better be funny.
Yeah, he better be funny.
I was talking, this is slightly irrelevant. I was talking to a friend the other day who told me like she had this boyfriend in high school that his name was Ariel. And I was like, I can't. Nope. That's a no for me.
Uh,
And
like
then
with a U or with an A, like Uriel.
no, no, Ariel.
Like actually
Like
Ariel. Okay.
like the mermaid.
No, I know what you meant. I was just wondering if there was
Spelled
it
like
was
the
like a
mermaid. And then
okay, all right.
I was like, is that his whole joke? Because like I would not be able to hang out with him if his Instagram handle or whatever isn't the Little Mermaid or something like that. Like he needs to be like fully on in the joke. Like because if not, I can't. Anyway,
Yeah.
okay. He has terrible taste for guy names. What is
Yeah, they have
the wife has a massive ring.
yeah, I mean like her husband's a quarterback. He's
Yeah.
played for a lot of teams. This is a meme
Okay,
and
that
that
I'm
someone
not gonna
made.
get.
Those are other football players that at this for the year that they made this meme that he'd won against them. So that was
I
why
see.
that came up. I just think it's
Okay.
funny.
Wait, wait.
I also brought up. Wait, no,
Why are
wait.
you?
Can I?
This is a new guy.
I'm all. This isn't a new guy. So the only
Okay.
other reason I brought up Ryan Tannehill is because he plays for the Titans, and the Titans is the team that Darren Bates plays for, Derek's friend.
Oh.
And so this is a picture of Darren Bates on the Titans. And I'm
Uh,
going to say it again. I've said it before. We said it earlier. If you don't know
we
who
did.
Darren Bates is,
You should
follow him
follow
on
him.
Instagram at Westland_son and listen to his podcast, The
The
Raw
raw
Room.
room and tell
And what are
him
we going to
that
tell him?
that boyfriend material sent you.
Yes, definitely tell him that.
If you can also write what is at spoil the beans question mark when you tell them that boyfriend material sent you, that'd be really funny. I would really appreciate that personally.
Uh, the other information I have on Tannehill that's probably worth noting is that he is like an outspoken Christian.
Oh no,
When
so
he
he's okay. Is he anti-gay?
when he signs, I don't know if he's anti-gay. That was not out there. But
Okay.
it's when he signs autographs, he always writes Colossians 3:23 as a reference on his autograph.
Do we have a photo of Galatians 2:23? No.
You need a photo of it, or you want me to just read it for you?
Read it for me.
Okay, let me find it. 23. All right. And whatsoever ye do, do it heartily as the Lord, and not unto men. That's it. The verse continues after that with
I know, but
knowing
like
that
that's such a random. Okay, okay,
it doesn't really mean anything.
yeah.
I mean, I
Was
guess it means something to
no, of
him.
course, but okay, that's odd. That's an odd pick.
I guess it's he likes the concept because it's not specifically religious.
Yeah,
It's
I
more
guess.
just, just a nice concept. Sometimes Bible verses are just nice things you should know. It's not all about, killing gay people like you were saying.
No, that was literally like added to the Bible. Wait, like I wasn't even on the OG Bible. We can talk about that later. Anyway, is this all the photos
We'll
we
talk
have?
about that on our Bible characters boyfriend material episode.
Dude, you're gonna get me like excommunicated from my family. I am
I'm
Catholic from
sorry.
Central America. Do you know what that means?
It means
That
you did
means
everything but have sex.
that means that abortion is still illegal and gay marriage is illegal in the entire country. Anyway, um, what what more info do I have on this guy?
That's all I'm giving you.
What was his star sign again?
He's a Leo.
Okay. Um, how long has he been with his wife slash GF?
That information I don't know, but they've been together since he was on the Dolphins, so I'm gonna guess at least
Okay, I don't
somewhere
care.
between 5 to 7 years.
Do we have any cheating rumors?
No, but I thought this
Okay.
was interesting because not all of them have this. Most of the guys, it says like in college they studied like communications or something kind of normal like that. But
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Tannehill, his degree was in biology and he had planned on becoming an orthopedic surgeon to
What?
specialize in knee
Okay.
injuries. Yeah, so that
That
was
that
his other
oh
career life possibly.
that that gave him more points.
You like the
Okay.
sciencey nerd aspect?
I love nerds. But
I know
that
you do.
I do, it's terrible. But I love that not that communications is easy, but he's clearly challenging himself.
It's not that communications is easy. It's just it's if you're just doing the degree, if you're going to take a degree for just taking a degree, right? You'd
Yeah.
obviously choose communications because it's the most open degree. Like there's a lot of
Yeah.
options with it.
Yeah.
It's not very specific, as specific a field of study. So a lot of people choose
Yeah.
it if they're doing something else in college besides their
Yep.
degree, like sports.
Yep.
So it's
That's
interesting that he was doing biology.
yeah, okay, so he's ambitious. I'm gonna give him a 5.5.
5.5 for Ryan Tannehill, guys.
5.5.
All
Okay.
right, you ready for the next guy?
Yes.
All right, I love this guy. This is Alex Smith. Um,
He's cute. Okay,
he's
Alex.
really cute. I have a lot of feelings about Alex Smith because I watched a documentary over the summer about him with
Okay.
Derek and his dad.
Okay.
And yo, his life is freaking crazy.
Really? Tell me everything. He has
Yes.
blue eyes.
So, Alex Smith is like someone they kind of thought was going to be like this next big, great quarterback. When he was picked
Mm-hmm.
in the NFL draft 2005, he was the round one, pick one. Oh, so he's 36, so you know he's 6'4", and he's a Taurus.
Okay. All of these men are Taurus.
Okay,
That's really interesting.
a lot of them are Tauruses, which kind of makes sense because they're playing football, and you think bull football that goes
Mm-hmm.
together.
Yeah. I'm a Taurus rising.
So he was like a really, they thought that he was going to be this great big quarterback, obviously, because he was the first
Mm-hmm.
round one, pick one. So his story starts out, he's playing for the San Francisco
That's
49ers
Colin
from
Kaepernick. I
2005.
know him.
Yes. So he was played from 2005 to 2012. He gets replaced by Colin Kaepernick.
Okay.
Colin
Is Colin
Kaepernick took his job.
is Colin
So
Kaepernick
he's,
on this list?
no, he doesn't play anymore. You know he can't play. They
I
fired
know
him
he
for
can't
kneeling.
play. I know.
But this is a list about the current NFL
Okay, cool.
quarterbacks.
Because I would have picked Colin Kaepernick. I think he's a cutie patootie.
I have mixed feelings about Colin. He's all right. He's attractive enough, but he's not as attractive as some of these other guys.
I
I
think
mean,
he's
Cam
super
Newton's hotter
attractive.
than him immediately.
Listen, I think he's very attractive, and I really fuck with people that like stand up for what they believe in, like hardcore. So like,
Oh, of course, but that's not the most important thing to me about his physique. I thought we were talking about how he looked.
okay, we're talking about how he looks. It's gonna be Jimmy all day, every day. Like we're not talking.
Yes.
Okay, move on. Alex, what's up with Alex?
All right. So Alex, he goes to play for the 49ers, right? Like the
Mm-hmm.
year after that, or maybe 2 years after that, I'm not certain of the exact day. Um, They draft Colin Kaepernick, who's also a quarterback. So they're clearly prepping Colin to take his place. So he loses
Okay.
his job to Colin Kaepernick.
Hmm.
He goes to the Chiefs, and he's there from 2013 to 2017, and then he loses his job from Patrick Mahomes, who is the current Chiefs. Like, he's like a wonderkin, like amazing
He's
quarterback. So he
handsome.
loses his job twice. Two
Hmm.
different teams. Alex Smith loses his job. So then he goes to the team formerly known as the Washington Redskins, now known as the Washington football team.
What?
And
Is
he
that the
plays
name?
yeah, because
Does it?
they can't call it the Redskins because
I
that's
mean,
racist.
obviously, but like they didn't come up with a different name.
Well, they haven't come up with them yet, so they're just calling it the Washington football team, which I think they should just stick with and make George Washington their logo. I don't
Oh
know
my
why
God,
anyone
that would
hasn't.
be so funny.
Right? And you have
The
some guy dress up
Washingtons,
like George Washington as the
yeah, like the
the
Washingtons, and they would
the
be like the Wash.
Washingtons.
Oh, that's funny as fuck. I really, I like that. It's
I
kind of
think
like
that's a good
it's
idea.
kind of like the Raven because of Edgar Allan Poe. I know that. I know that the Ravens are
And
called the Ravens.
they can
Edgar Allan
keep
Poe.
the colors. It's not that big of a
Yeah.
deal, but
Okay.
whatever. So he's on the team formerly known as the Washington Redskins, now known as the Washington football team. He gets there in 2018. So in
He has a.
2018,
Oh shit! I was just staring at his booty. He has a great booty.
in
Oh fuck!
2018, he was tackled and his right leg was caught in an awkward angle. The
I
compound
know.
fracture that broke both the tibia and the fibula in his right leg. Like, look
His
at that. You can
leg.
see in this
I
picture, it's
am
like
seeing
all
it.
wrong. It's really wonky.
It.
So because
Wow.
the bone punctured the skin, it became infected with a flesh-eating bacteria, and they had to like remove most of his leg. So
Holy
as you see here,
shit.
it's all bandaged up. I was going to show you the really gross picture, and I was like, I don't want to look at that.
Okay, because I was gonna be like, show me,
But
show me.
he lost like so much of his calf. They had to remove so much of his leg because of this infection, right?
Oh
And
shit,
it
he's
got to the
married.
point that and it got to the point where he was no longer considered like it wasn't even considered like a sports wound anymore. They had to send him to a special like veterans hospital because they were saying
That's
that his wound was
fucked.
similar to like a war wound. That's how bad it was. And it got to the point
Mm.
that so it took 16 surgeries and he had to go to the military rehabilitation center. Uh and they thought that his wife thought that he was either going to lose his leg or he might die completely. Like they asked her like,
They're a
"Hey,
beautiful couple.
I know she's so stunning." Um but they're like there was a moment where the doctors came to her and they're like, we might have to remove his leg for him to live or he might not
Mm-hmm.
make it through this at all, like he might
Mm-hmm.
die. And they had kids together. Like, can you imagine
Mm-hmm.
going through this? Like, I just oh,
Nightmare.
and it's also crazy because this particular injury had happened to another Washington Redskins player like decades before, which is also kind of weird and creepy.
So I'm gonna tell you what that is. That is the fucking like that is Native Americans haunting that team.
For sure.
This
For
deceased
sure,
Native
right?
Americans, absolutely. They're like, you're fucking with our people. You think it's a joke? We're gonna fuck with you. Was the other guy white too?
I'm pretty sure he was. I haven't looked that up.
I am
I don't
hundred
have that
percent sure
info.
he was white.
I don't want to lose my pictures or my like.
Okay,
I'll look it up
don't.
later.
You.
Okay. Oh, so what's cool is in rehab he's able to get they're able to like fix him up, and
Mm-hmm.
it takes like a year for him to kind of come back. So the tackle happened in 2018 where it happens, and that was like in the fall. And then by
Mm-hmm.
2019 we start seeing him with walking without crutches. And by
Mm-hmm.
2020, so this past fall, he was reactivated and got to play again with the Redskins. So they went from thinking this man was going to lose his leg completely, maybe die, to 2 years later, he's playing professional football
Is he
again.
the one that's getting a biopic?
Maybe. I saw a 30 for 30 on like ESPN or whatever, and it was like a really cool, like, I want to say half an hour to an hour long uh,
No, there's some.
documentary. all about this experience. It's
when we
so.
when we
What were you gonna
oh,
say?
nothing. That like when we finish our chat, I'll send you the biopic person. So I
Okay.
know the biopic's coming up, but I don't know the players. Anyway,
Um,
okay.
but
So,
it was a really amazing documentary because they show all this footage of him in rehabilitation, and he's so positive, and he's
of
like, you can tell, like he's just he's for him it was all about getting better so that he could be with his kids because he has two young sons, and
course.
is it two or is it maybe more than that? Yeah, two kids, Hayes and Hudson. They're two young sons, and it was cool because there's this footage of him where they have him, he's sort of back on his foot a bit, like they're kind of doing
Mm-hmm.
some rehabilitation stuff, and one of the guys working with him is like, hey, do you want to toss around the football? And it had been like the first time he touched a football in maybe like 6 months to a year.
Mm-hmm.
And so they're just throwing it back and forth like within the center. It's not like a far pass or anything, but the way he lit up when he could play and was just throwing the
Aww.
ball again. Oh my gosh, it just touched my heart. I was like, oh, this guy, he really loves football. And he's had so many bad
Yeah.
things happen to him. Like he's lost his job twice to
I love
like really
him.
famous. I know, don't you love him?
Do we have any scandals? Anything negative?
I don't have anything negative about him. I could tell you, I think it's really funny that so they made it to the did they make it to the playoffs or did they not? No, they made it to the wild card round. But they
Mm-hmm.
didn't play him because they thought it would be he was having some trouble,
Of
so they didn't
course.
want to like hurt him. So they lost, and they lost the wild card round to the Buccaneers, which is Tom Brady's new team.
Mm-hmm.
And it's really funny because Tom, after the game, he comes up and like hugs Alex, and he's like, "Hey man, I just want you to know I love you, man, and I'm just proud of what you're doing and how you keep going and all this." Tom's saying all this nice stuff, and you can tell Alex is like, "Yeah, yeah, whatever." I didn't even get to play this game, and you won against us.
Tom was being
But
nice.
he's really cool, and his wife is super beautiful. I think she looks like the. Have you ever seen the Talladega Nights, the Taylor Ricky Bobby?
She looks like Kelly Ripa.
Oh, she looks like her too, but I think she looks like this girl from who played Will Ferrell's wife in Talladega Nights.
Yeah,
What's
that
her
too.
name?
They're the same type.
Leslie Bibb. They look
Okay.
really a lot alike. And then here, I'll show you another picture of her so you can tell that they're very
Oh,
similar looking women.
he's so cute. I'm sorry, he's getting a 10 right now.
He is cute, and he's a dad, and he's a good dad.
Yeah, he's getting a 10.
Um,
I didn't want to give anybody a 10, but he looks like he's a 10. Maybe somebody will be an 11.
Maybe somebody will be an 11.
I doubt it, but
All right, tell me when you're ready for the next guy.
next guy.
All right, the next guy. I'm so stoked to tell you about this guy. Oh gosh, I gotta get my notes up because I have so many notes on him. I gotta stop laughing like that. It's horrible. Okay, so
I
the
like your
next guy
laugh.
we're gonna talk about is Big Ben Roethlisberger.
I have. Is this man a racist? Because he looks like a racist.
You're just saying that because he's got kind of a dumb face. Um,
What's his name again?
so
I also
Ben
I
Roethlisberger, but they call him Big Ben.
Ben Ben. I don't like the Steelers for no reason.
That's fantastic because I really, really hate the Steelers for a
We
very
talked about
specific
this.
reason.
I think we talked about
Well,
there was this guy in my school who was a fucking bully and he was like the biggest Steelers fan and I
they're
just
always like
associate
that.
him I associate him with Steelers.
I am not a fan of the Steelers. Obviously, I'm from Baltimore. We hate them.
Show me more
It's a
photos.
shit town. I have been known to say Pittsburgh is a shit town full of shit people. With a very good football team, but that doesn't mean I like them. Also, this is the thing I really hate about the Steelers. All their fans have this stupid towel that they call the terrible towel, and
Mm-hmm.
they like wag it when they're doing well and stuff. And it's just so stupid. I hate them.
Sam, you have absolutely no light in your bathroom office.
I wasn't planning on being visually seen for this.
Okay, it's fine.
Do you want to see me?
I don't care. Like if you don't, you said you were recording this, but I don't know. Whatever. Moving on.
So he's been with the Steelers his whole career. He's 38. He's 6'5".
Mm-hmm.
He's from University of Miami in Ohio, which is where my stepmom went to school.
Okay.
And not that that's important, it's just something I know. He's a Pisces.
I love Pisces.
Oh, I can't wait to tell you more about him. I hope you. I can't wait to tell
Okay,
you
go,
all
go,
about Ben
go.
Roth.
Go ahead.
Okay, so he's a round one pick 11. Uh, so that's good.
Mm-hmm.
He's won 2 Super Bowls and lost one to Aaron Rodgers. So he's been a couple times to Super Bowl.
Okay.
Uh, so let's see. Do I have what are the pictures that I have here? What order are they? So there's him winning a Super Bowl. Okay. So what you need to know about Ben Roethlisberger is that he's been accused of
Sexual
sexual
assault. I
assault.
knew it. I fucking knew it.
He's accused of sexual assault on a couple occasions.
The way I saw his face, and I was like, "This man is a racist," and then you were like, "No, you're just saying that because he looks dumb." And then in my head, I went, "He's a sexual assaulter. He's a Me Tooer. I can tell."
Okay, so here's the instances that he has been accused. So, and he was
Mm-hmm.
in Lake Tahoe, and this woman, McNulty, said that he had sexually assaulted her. She was working as an executive casino host in 2008, and then Roethlisberger struck up some friendly conversation with her, and because he was there for some like golf tournament, and like I guess some maybe to raise money. So the next night, she said Roethlisberger telephoned her,
OJ used
asked.
to do that.
They all telephone you.
No, but like no, OJ used to go to a bunch of like golf tournaments.
Oh yeah, rich people do that. That's just
No,
something you
but
do
like
if you're
it's
famous.
no, but like it's an NFL thing apparently. Like but that makes
Oh,
no sense. Why would you want to play golf with a NFL player? Like, wouldn't you want to play golf with like Tiger
they
Woods?
do
Like,
like a lot of like celebrity golf tournaments, so I'm sure they do something maybe
golf
specifically
is
with football players.
boring. It's a colonizer
I
sport.
agree, but I mean, I think it's something.
No,
It's more like it's a social thing. It's like people who play tennis. They don't do it. They do it so they
no.
can hang out with each other.
How dare you? Serena's an athlete. The
No,
gr-
I'm not saying Serena. I'm saying people who aren't athletes who play tennis, they play it socially. And that's my point about people who aren't golfers who play golf. They play it socially.
okay. Tell me
It's
about
something
the
to do
sexual
with people.
assaults.
Okay, so McNulty said that he called her and to tell her that his television sound system wasn't working. And he asked her to come look at it. So McNulty said she determined that the TV was functioning properly, but as she turned to leave,
But
he stood in front.
she's not IT.
Well, she showed up anyway, which is probably, hey, ladies, if it's not your job to fix something, don't show up. That's also my advice if you want to avoid this
Yeah, we're
kind of
not victim
situation.
blame. Let's not
I'm
victim
not victim
blame,
blaming.
but
I'm just saying if you don't want to deal with, I would just protect yourself. That's
assholes.
also,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. What did he do?
So as she was, so as she was turning to leave, he stood in front of the door and blocked her, then
Mm-hmm.
grabbed her and started to kiss her.
Oh,
So she obtained
man.
hospital treatment after the alleged attack. In the second lawsuit, there was a second lawsuit filed by another Harris employee that said 4 days earlier Roethlisberger had revealed himself. Oh, wait, earlier. Sorry.
Why
Oh,
is it with men
so
and
when it had been
revealing
revealed that
themselves?
McNulty had said something to her boss about it, the
Mm-hmm.
guy who run Harris. And he said that guy, meaning Roethlisberger, can have anyone he wants. I guess to like make a point that she should just shut up.
Mm.
Then also, it came out that apparently McNulty. So this is a woman who's accused him the whole time. Apparently, she had bragged about having consensual sex with Roethlisberger to
Wait, do we
someone
have a
she worked
photo
with.
of her?
No, I couldn't find her photo. There's a
Okay.
bunch of photos of him with alleged people, but they're blocked out. See here, they've blocked
That's
out her face to
okay.
protect
They
their
all
identity.
look the same. all of these women look the same.
Except for the girl here on the left and the girl in the back.
Or what?
This
Yeah, they
girl.
don't. Oh my
They're
god.
brunettes. All the other girls are blondes.
All the blondes look the same. That's crazy. Okay.
So
Um.
apparently it came out that McNulty had bragged about having consensual sex with Roethlisberger
Mhm.
and to a friend, and then the friend was shocked and she heard this lawsuit and reported it saying that she didn't think it was real. So it ended up that he was never convicted of anything, and the suit ended, and the parties agreed on a settlement, but there's no details on what that settlement
So my
was.
conspiracy theory is that
Mm-hmm.
the best friend or whatever reached
It
out
was.
to Ben's team, and she was
Mm-hmm.
like, "You sent me some money, and I'm gonna say that she bragged about this."
That's possible too. I mean, the description of what happened, I think it sounds very likely that it did because it's
No, it
like
sounds
whenever you hear
super
about things of
likely.
a result, it's just like that's normally the narrative. It's like
Yeah,
you show up in their room, they don't let you leave kind of
yeah.
situation.
He's
And
not
whether
even
that
cute.
means
Like,
I know he's really ugly. So this isn't the only time that he's been convicted of sexual assault.
he's at zero right now.
So, in Midgeville, Georgia, in 2010, it was revealed that police in Midgeville, Georgia, were investigating Roethlisberger for sexual assault inside a women's restroom at the Capital City nightclub. The
What?
accuser, yeah, the accuser, a then 20-year-old student at nearby Georgia College and State University, was seen at several establishments with Roethlisberger leading up to the incident. So they were hanging out together all night, and they were taking pictures together. I think the picture I'm showing you here now is the one where she's bleeped out of it.
Okay.
Roethlisberger spoke with the police that night of the incident and stated that he did have contact with the woman, but that was not consummated. And afterwards, the accuser slipped and injured her head. Super weird to say I had
What?
contact with a woman and it was not consummated.
And then she slipped. It sounds to me
Yeah,
like you
so she had a
pushed
head. She
her.
suffers a head injury.
Sounds to me like you pushed her, Ben.
Okay. So the accuser was treated at a medical center, and in the emergency room, in the report, they said there were superficial lacerations and bruising and slight bleeding in the genital area, but they could not say if the trauma or sexual assault was the
Holy
cause.
shit. Holy shit. Okay, zero for you, Ben.
The remaining
Zero.
examination was normal. A rape kit was collected, but no semen was recovered, and the amount of male DNA found was insufficient to create a profile. Uh, the
I'm so
doctor's
mad.
report also quoted that the alleged victim told them that a boy kind of raped me, which I kind of understand you saying that. Like if you go and you're like coming in and you say like, because this is the thing about sexual assault, especially if you've been drinking all night. As a woman, if you come in and you're like, I think something I didn't want to happen happened to me, right? But you've been
Yes.
hanging out with this person all night, right? So in your mind, you're
Yes.
like, you're questioning if it is rape or not because you're like, well, what if I led him on, quote unquote? And so, of
Yes,
course, she
that's
would say, a
fucked
boy
up.
kind of raped me because maybe in her mind, she's thinking, oh, maybe he thought that this was cool and I didn't communicate correctly. But
She's
at the
blaming
same time, I
herself.
definitely didn't want this.
That's fucked up. I
Um,
hate him. Zero.
So apparently, like this all happened in front of a bunch of Roethlisberger's like what are they called? Bodyguards.
Mm-hmm.
And they said that they didn't know what they were talking about and that that wasn't true.
I hate it. I hate him. He
So
looked like an asshole.
in 2010, when this all came to light, he was suspended without pay for the first 6 games of the 2010 season due to the violations with personal conduct policy of the NFL. But I think he came back earlier than that. Let's see.
See,
But
this
yeah,
is
so he's a real catch, Ben
he's an
Roethlisberger.
asshole. Is he single right now?
No,
Just
he's married and has a family. Look at this. Look
of
at his cute
course he
kids.
is. Of course
His
he's
kids are
fucking married.
adorable. Look how cute they are. And then his wife is pretty too.
That is a baby girl. Just like is he still playing?
Yeah, he's still
He's still
playing. He played this
okay.
year.
I need her to stick it out for does he have a prenup?
That I don't know. I don't know if that stuff's just like out there. Should
No,
look
it
that up.
is. If you look it up, it's out there. Okay, sis, if you listen to this episode, if there is a prenup, I'm sorry. If there is no prenup, get the fuck out right now because you're getting half, regardless. You do not want to be tied to this trash of human. No, get the fuck out. Okay, moving on.
Yeah.
And
So
she's
wait, what
like
did you give Ben Roethlisberger?
zero.
What's
I
his
told you
points?
he's a zero.
Zero. Okay.
Zero.
He's at
Out.
zero. He's at
Zero.
zero.
He was starting
All
at
right,
like
I got a better guy for you. I got a better
thank you.
option. Are you
Okay.
ready? This one's really good. I like this
Yes,
guy.
yes, go.
Oh, that's Ben. That last picture. But for now, Russell Wilson.
Russell! I love him. I know him. Yes, okay, Russell. He's cute.
All right, so Russell, he's born November 29th, 1988. He's a Sagittarius.
Yeah, love Sagittariuses. They're lovers, not fighters.
He's a little short for you. He's a
I
5'11".
know. He's short.
He's 32. He's another one of these guys that wasn't picked very high in the draft. He's 2012 draft, round 3, pick 75.
Okay.
He has played for the Seattle Seahawks from 2012 to present, his whole career.
Mm-hmm.
And look how cute he is. Look at this
He's
picture.
so handsome. He's so
He's
handsome.
so good looking. Uh, he, of course, is. Look at this picture. I love this picture. I made Derek make this face last night where he's like kind of like saucy.
I don't feel like Derek can pull it off, but
He
sure.
did. He did it almost exactly correctly, except he was bald, and
So it looks like an egg.
Yes, but this. uh, he's married to Sierra, obviously.
Yes, and he adopted. Didn't he adopt Future?
He adopted Future's son,
Future.
baby Future,
I love him.
Future Zahar. So
I didn't even know you could adopt
a few
somebody
little.
with a.
Actually, I think he's just a stepfather. I'm not certain of the legal details.
Yeah, I don't think I don't think he can do that. But he looks like a good stepfather.
Oh, he's a great stepdad. Just before we get into all the future stuff, I want to go over his actual life credit, the entire message. Jeez, sorry, my phone crapped out and I couldn't see all of my notes. Gosh, there's so much on. Okay, so he married Sierra. He takes care of future son. He's also played for minor league baseball, so he's another one of these guys that's multi-talented.
King.
That's why I had this picture
I also
up of them
know
in the Yankees.
this is what I know about him. I know that he did not have sex with Tiara until they got married.
I knew that too. Yeah, they're Christians. They're devout Christians, and they frequently speak about their Christian faith, and that's why they vowed to be celibate until marriage. And I thought that's really cute.
I thought it was cute too. And it's funny to me because Sierra already had a full-on baby. So I'm like, who? You're not. You said you're clearly not a virgin, but sure, whatever.
He started in 2 Super Bowls. He's won the Super Bowl. He's won one, the one in 2014. He signed a 4-year, $140 million contract extension with the Seahawks, making him the highest paid player in the NFL at the time.
Wow.
Okay. Yeah. He met his first wife. He was married before Sierra. So he met his first wife, Ashton Neem, when they were both in high school.
That's
and
cute.
They married in 2012 and divorced in 2014. So he got together with Sierra a year afterwards. I don't have any pictures of her because I have a lot of pictures of him and his family.
Okay.
She was pretty. Okay, so as you know, he takes care of Future's son. Look at this cute kid. This is Future's son right here.
Do you think I don't know who Baby Future is? Of course I know who Baby Future is. So
I didn't even know if you knew who Future was. Derek and I were debating on if you would know Future and if I'd have to sing several Future songs to let you understand.
I know Future.
I was like, I can only sing Mask Off. I don't think I can sing. I don't know what he's saying in half the other songs.
I don't know what he's saying in any song, but I know him.
So Russell has been a great dad to Future's son, and I often wonder what Future thinks about that. Like, must be
Me
like,
too.
yo,
Me too.
he's,
Maybe
like
he
just my
likes it.
son is being, maybe he likes it, but it looks like Russell would be a better dad. Like he's there
Oh,
for one.
I have no doubt that Russell is a better
Like, look at
dad
this
than
picture
Future.
of them together. This is
Oh, I
Future's kid
know.
hugging
I know.
Russell on the football field. Like, clearly he misses him. So cute. He's wearing one of the jerseys.
Dude, do you think
He's
he
wearing
calls
his
him
jersey.
dad?
For sure he calls him dad. And then this is Future's face when he does that.
I mean, Future, it looks like you're a sperm donor right now. I'm sorry.
It really does. I mean,
Also,
seriously, look at this baby.
why is he named after Future? Let's just rename him Russell.
Just rename Future's kid Russell. That'd be so mean. This would be Future's face if he did that. I love how they have all these pictures of Future to reference how he
I
would feel.
yeah, like I don't know who Future is. Like, listen.
No, most of it was just because I wanted to show cute pictures of them and then pictures of
Oh my
Future looking
God.
disappointed.
That is so cute. What a
Don't they
beautiful
look like the
family.
cutest family ever in this like Christmas
Yeah,
picture?
they
And
do.
then Future's just like a deadbeat dad.
He's also Future. Let's leave it at that.
But I mean, so they have another kid now. So they have three kids altogether. They have Future, and then they
Mm-hmm.
have Win Harrison Wilson, the
Mm-hmm.
boy,
Yeah, I
and
know that.
Sienna Princess Wilson.
I didn't know Sienna's name, but I knew Wynn's name because I thought it was ridiculous. But I was like, okay, I'll
You might as well
forgive
just
you.
call him Champion or something.
Dude, I don't know, but Wynn. Oh, Wynn, you didn't win. I can. Oh, he's already getting bullied.
He's already getting bullied.
Like he's a child. Like,
And Future is just letting him take care of his kids while he makes music with Jersey Drake. So that's,
I don't like Drake.
you,
Moving on.
you know what? That's something we can talk about in the future because I can't get into that with you right now.
Yeah.
That's gonna sidetrack us for an
Are
hour.
you real? Are you for real? Okay.
I don't know if you mean you don't like Drake as a person or you don't like Drake's music
I don't
or
like Drake as a person.
okay, I can live with that. But I can't go into detail on this because we have
Okay.
so many more football players to cover.
Okay. Okay.
We already said that they were Christian, so that's cute. That's Russell Wilson. What would you give him?
Should I? I'm gonna give Russell an 8.
An 8.
I
Why
could. I
not a
should get.
10?
I was gonna. Should I give him a 10? No, I'm gonna
I
give him a
mean,
9. A nine
okay.
seems fair. 9.5. Okay. Next guy.
All right. Jared Goff. He's cute.
He looks cute. I think.
He's all right.
Can
I
I
am kind of
see?
indifferent to Jared Goff.
Can I see?
Here's another one.
Yeah. Hmm. He has Owen
He's
Wilson
born.
energy.
He does have that kind of look. October 14th, 1994. He's 26. He's a Libra. He's 6'4".
Okay.
He's another one of these guys that was round one, pick one in his draft. That's 2016.
I want to see more photos.
But he's not like really delivered on that at all. Actually, he just got traded to the Detroit Lions in exchange for
That's him.
Matthew something. Yeah, that's him and his girlfriend.
Who's the girlfriend? She's beautiful.
His hot girlfriend is Kristen Harper. She looks like the long lost Kardashian. That's what it says in my notes.
Oh, I think she looks like Nicole from the Pussycat Dolls.
I see that. Except she's much more voluptuous than her.
Yeah. Okay, he's cute, but
So he's played on the LA Rams till present. He's getting traded to the Detroit Lions in exchange for Matthew Stafford. Good luck, Jared. The Lions don't. I mean, that's why they traded him because he's not that great, and the Lions aren't that great. So they're like, send you here, give us Matthew Stafford because he's better. And so
okay.
the Rams are trying to make up for lost time. Yo, I saw him play a couple times back in 2019. We went to see the Rams play the Ravens and the Rams play the 49ers. They lost both. The Rams lost both games. And
Not good.
it's not good. And I mean, like, when I saw the Ravens play them, like, my Lamar Jackson, like, he like ran a train on them. Like, that was what it was like. Like,
Not great.
he really beat them up. This year they made it all the way to the divisional round, but they lost to Aaron Rodgers and the Packers. He has his own clothing line called JG16.
Is it nice?
I don't know anything about that. I just know he has it.
I think it's interesting because that suit doesn't fit. So why does he have the
Yeah, I think
clothing
it's
line?
probably an athletic clothing line.
Okay. Do we have
Goff
any
has donated.
scandals?
No, but he does have an enzyme deficiency that doesn't allow his body to break down proteins, which creates him an inability to process red meat.
So he doesn't eat meat.
No.
Okay. Okay.
He's donated $250,000 to the Los Angeles Regional Food Bank during the coronavirus pandemic. Way to go, Jared Goff. That's really cool.
200,000? 250,000.
250,000.
Okay.
250,000. Yeah.
Okay.
There's a lot of
Okay.
money.
That's
That's
a lot of
nice.
money. Yeah.
Let's see. Do I have any more pictures of him before we move on to the next guy? Ah, see, there he is again. He's cute. He's
He's
cute.
cute.
I
He's
feel
cute.
indifferent. He's
I
cute.
feel like he's okay cute. Like I feel like we could have cute children.
Yeah.
Like, do you see what I mean? Because like he has a big nose, and like all of my features are big except my nose. So
He looks kind of like, I think he has this sort of Ryan Gosling look to him, but not
yes,
quite.
he looks like he could beat Ryan Gosling's cousin. And
Yeah,
then
like they're
you
cousins.
go, oh my God, you go to like a family reunion, whatever, as the girlfriend, and you realize that you fucked up because there was Ryan Gosling and you picked this guy.
Yeah.
What's
He
his
didn't tell
name?
you that he's related to Ryan Gosling? His
He didn't
name's
fucking
Jared
tell you.
Goff.
He kept talking about like Rye.
His cool cousin.
Yeah. Jarrett. I'm gonna give Jarrett a 7. No, I'm gonna give Jarrett an 8. I feel like Jarrett deserves an 8.
That's nice.
Yeah.
Even though they're trading him, that it doesn't matter to
He's
you.
not a good player. I don't care really.
He's just not as
He's
good as others.
he's athletic. He takes care of himself. He cares about the people. He looks like a nice guy. No issue with him.
All right. So the
Nice
next person
guy.
we're going to talk about is Drew Brees.
Okay.
This is him like years ago. He's 42.
Receding hairline.
Yeah, and this is like a long time ago. This is when he was with the Chargers, and he's not with them anymore.
Okay.
He's 42. He was born January 15th, 1979. He's a Capricorn. He is 6 foot.
More photos.
He plays for the Saints. They think he's going to retire this year. A picture of him with the Saints. Let's see, of course I do. Oh, that's him winning a Super Bowl.
Oh, he looks cute there. He should shave
Yeah.
his head.
He was NFL Draft 2001, round 2, pick 32.
Okay. That's him right
Um, he-
now?
yeah, it's him now. That's what he looks like now.
Dude, he looks like a grandpa.
Yeah, I think he's really unattractive.
He needs to shave his head. Drew, if you're listening, I think you would look way cooler if you shaved your head. You would look like a badass. And you have a football
Yeah.
player body. So shave your fucking head.
This year he made it all the way to the playoffs and lost to Tom Brady and the Buccaneers.
Who's older, him or Tom Brady?
I think they're the same age. Let me
Dude,
see.
I would
Where's
fucking
Tom?
hate that because Tom Brady he's not a snack. He is a fucking Thanksgiving meal. Like it's
Tom
nobody
Brady's a
should.
year older than him.
That is so painful. Okay, Drew.
So he married his college sweetheart, Brittany
Okay.
Duchenko.
Brittany.
Brittany. Do I have a
Let's see
picture of them?
Brittany.
There she is. Look at the cute kids.
Okay.
Their
Okay.
family is really pretty.
Yeah.
Um, their kids are
Oh,
named Ryan, Kaylin, Balin, and Bowen.
no.
And I have a note here that says, we want, oh no, it's not Rylan. Or is it Rylan? Yeah, Rylen, Kaylin, Balin, and Bowen. Those are their names. And I wrote a note here that says, we want our kids' names to be different, but we still want the names to be white.
Also, we want them
Um,
to rhyme with each other. No.
and we want them to rhyme with each other. He was raised Christian, but stated that he became committed at age 17 when he was at church with a torn ACL and was wondering who he was and what his purpose was in life. He's
Mm-hmm.
faced other trials, such as tearing his shoulder in 2005, and he maintains that these setbacks only strengthen his relationship with God. He's
Okay.
written a book called Coming Back Stronger, Unleashing the Hidden Power of Adversity. And it opened at number 3 in the nonfiction bestseller list for the New York Times. So it's not
I
bad.
think this might be the guy with
He is,
the biopic.
oh, it's probably him. Yeah,
Let
he's
me
like,
check. I will let you know in
he's
three
a
seconds.
Republican.
What's the name of this
Would
guy?
you,
Drew?
Drew Brees.
No, no, the guy with the biopic is Kurt Warner.
Oh, that's not even someone we're talking about today.
Oh.
He's so Drew is a Republican, but I don't think that means that he's anti-gay because he has appeared. Do you remember the It Gets Better videos?
Mm-hmm.
So like in like the 2010s, there was this big movement of like celebrities making It Gets Better videos
I
where they
remember.
like encourage people about bullying, and it's like all like it was mostly
Yeah, yeah,
for
yeah.
because a lot of gay young kids were killing themselves and
Yeah, I
suicidal for the
remember
way they're
this.
being. So
I
he's
remember
made a
this.
It Gets Better video. So that makes me think that maybe he's cool with gay people, even though he's Republican.
Mm-hmm.
Um, he owns 9 Jimmy Johns and is building his 10th. And he owns 25% of like another bistro and bar. But I thought it was cool that he owns several Jimmy Johns
I
because
love that.
I, yeah.
That's funny as fuck. Okay.
And I used to do a show where we rated Jimmy Johns, so it felt like really uh,
What?
clandestine that he owns so many.
Okay.
And the reason he owns so many is because he went to college with a guy who's in charge of like selling franchises for Jimmy John's.
That's funny. So
I know,
they're
small world, right?
they're like homies. So
They're like homies. He has the Breeze Dream Foundation, and it's to support cancer patients and research in memory of his wife Brittany's aunt who died of cancer. He earned this. Okay, so here's a little overview of his career and everything else. So he got his first starting job with the Chargers in 2002. They made the Pro Bowl in 2004.
what is a
9 months
Pro
after, yeah, it's like the thing. Okay, so you know, like when they make up a team and it's all like, I'm pretty sure I'm not making this up and this is actually real. But it's like a team of players from different teams that they all like handpick to be the best. So it would be like, am I making that up?
Is it for charity?
Uh,
Oh, the Pro Bowl. I heard the pearl. Like the I thought you were
yeah,
talking about a pearl.
no, Pro Bowl. It's like an all-star game. See, yeah, that's what I was
Oh
saying.
yeah, it's for
That
charity,
makes.
right?
Is it for charity? I can't imagine what else it would be for. I don't know.
I
I don't
am
watch the Pro Bowl.
okay. Moving on.
Okay, so we'll come back to that. Gosh, now I can't get my pictures in the screen. Okay. He's experienced immediate success in New Orleans, leading the Saints to their first Super Bowl in Super Bowl XLIV, which was in 2010. And XLIV means a number. I'm sorry that I don't do Roman numerals.
Okay. Doesn't matter. I don't
Uh,
care.
and it was a victory over Peyton Manning, and he was MVP that year.
Do we fuck with Peyton
Uh,
Manning?
I don't have any. I have no. I don't
He's
care about Peyton Manning
Steelers,
whatsoever.
right?
No, he was the Colts.
Why do I think he was?
Steelers is
There's Peyton Manning
Steelers is Ben
isn't.
Roethlisberger.
I feel like I would recognize Peyton Manning's photo.
You would. He's very famous. He's
Okay.
blonde.
Yeah. He's kind of cute. He has like cute
Uh,
dad energy.
I thought this was interesting about Drew Brees. So his parents are divorced, and this happened when
Mm-hmm.
he was 7, and it really made him close to his brother. And I really related to that because my parents are divorced. I mean, your parents are divorced,
Yeah.
and I thought that that might be something that was in his favor. He says today he admits that it was a very tough and challenging life after the divorce. However, Brees and his younger brother Reed supported each other and became very close.
Aw.
He has a bad relationship with his mother.
Why though? Is it her
It's her
fault?
fault.
I knew
So
it.
Breeze's mother, Mina Breeze, died in August 7th, 2009 at age 59 from a prescription drug overdose.
Oh shit.
The death was ruled a suicide. And Breeze had described their relationship as non-existent like a couple years prior to that because she had kind of effed him over. She had been his agent and he refused to continue to have her be his agent because she was undercutting his dealings with other agents to make more money for herself. And she tried to sell a book about him to Sports Illustrated without his knowledge. And later that year, he told her to stop using his picture in TV commercials during her campaign for the Texas Third Court Appeal. So she
Sucks.
kind of did it to herself. She sucks. And but in his
Okay.
autobiography that he released recently, he said that his relationship with his mom had been on the mend right before she killed herself. So he was trying to make things better, but then she committed suicide and died.
Okay. Uh,
And
that's all we have on this man.
I mean, that's a lot. I gave you, I think,
Yeah, I
his
know.
whole existence.
I think I
I
think
didn't go into his college career.
I'm gonna go with an 8. I think an 8 is a solid.
One more thing. When people were kneeling for the flag, right?
Yeah.
They asked Drew Brees. No, it wasn't during that. So this is a tricky conversation. So what happened was the kneeling for the flag thing happened, and he was not on board really for that. And then they interviewed him again during the protests,
Mm-hmm.
and I can't remember what it was exactly that he said, but he said something like, he said, like when people say things like, "Oh, I don't think they should be doing like they should be breaking down private property and stuff like that
Mm-hmm.
during the he said something on that effect, but it was mostly and he like referenced the flag thing again and people got really mad at him. So, in my mind,
That's why his
he's
name is
just really
Manning.
like yeah, it seems like he's not very good at like dealing with social interests because I don't think he like
Yeah.
actively is like against anything. I think
I
though he needs a better PR person.
he's a 6. He was gonna be an 8, but he's a 6 now.
Okay.
I can't. I can't. Who's
Oh,
that?
this is the
The
woman.
wife?
This is Anna Camp. She was on the. She
Yeah,
was
I
in.
know Anna Camp on Pitch
But she
Perfect.
looks just like his wife. Look at his wife.
Oh yeah, she does look like Anna Camp.
I just, anytime anyone was married to a girl that I was like, she looks like another famous person, I included that picture.
Damn it, Drew! I was rooting for you.
Even though you
Like,
are the
okay,
ugliest quarterback in
he's
the league.
not a. I don't think he's a bad person, but it's boyfriend material. Gabby picks a boyfriend, and I cannot pick somebody that doesn't care about like social injustice.
And also, it's like one of those situations where you have the privilege of not having to care about it, which kind
Yeah,
of makes it
no,
more annoying.
yeah, like no, I just it personally I cannot. Next,
Okay, so next we have Baker Mayfield, who I think is super cute.
cutie
Like, how
patootie.
cute is he? Like,
I like his
really?
teeth.
He's got great teeth. He's got a great smile. He's very handsome. He was born April 14th, 1995. He's an Aries. Uh,
Net worth.
he net worth. I don't have specific net worth. Do I have his recent? I don't have that either. I don't have any of his money
Okay.
stuff. In NFL Draft 2018, he was round 1, pick 1, so that's pretty good.
So okay, that's good.
He's been with the Cleveland Browns his whole career, a team which I really think if you're listening and you're affiliated with the Cleveland Browns and like their, logos or, what they should have as their, you know, what's the word? What's the word for the thing that like dances on the field when you're playing? You know what I mean?
Where the fuck would I know?
Yeah, well, like on every team, there's always like a
A
thing
mascot? A
that's
mascot.
mascot. I really think their mascot should be like an emoji poop because they're called the Browns.
Oh my god, that'd be so funny. Yes. Yes.
Yeah, I'm really pushing for that, and I hope they take me up on that and give me credit. Uh, Baker
Play
makes
the
a lot of
back.
money because he's an ad darling. He does all the progressive commercials.
Hmm. So maybe I've seen him. He's cute.
Uh, isn't he
I
cute?
like
This is him with his
him.
Heisman. He won the Heisman in college.
How tall is he?
He is 6'1".
Okay. Is that Brittany?
Uh, that's Emily, which also
Okay.
sounds like Brittany to
Close.
me. But she's cool. That's his wife. She appears in a lot of the progressive commercials, which I also think is really cool that they get to do commercials together. So they're making twice the money.
Wait, I've seen this. Yes.
Of
Yes.
course you
Okay, that
have.
makes.
It's like he's in the football in the stadium and acting like it's his house.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, okay.
Yeah, they're good commercials. He's very
They're good.
charismatic. So he makes a
Okay.
lot of money, not just playing, but also like he's clearly got a
So
future
he
doing
he
some kind of.
maybe yeah, he can maybe like go into acting or hosting in the future.
Yeah, and even so, it's like these deals with like things like Progressive. He's made like maybe 10 plus commercials with them, like
So
different
much money.
commercials.
That's
It's just think of how much they had to pay him to make them, and then think of how much they have to pay him every time they air them.
insane.
It's
So he's
insane because he's so
loaded.
famous. He's so loaded.
Do we have anything
Um,
problematic about him?
he's married. I said that to
Mm-hmm.
Emily. This isn't nothing's really problematic.
See, I like Emily. Emily looks like the girl, like somebody who watches The Bachelor and takes it way too seriously, like me.
She looks like she's like a cool girl.
I like her.
Also, I like this
I
picture of them together. Let me find it for
yeah.
you. The one we were just looking at. This one. They look so cute. Uh, he took the Browns all the way to the playoffs, but he lost to Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs this year.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I thought this was cool. So in 2013, he didn't get any college scholarships when he went to college. He had applied for several ones, but he
Damn.
joined Texas Tech as a walk-on, which means he didn't have a scholarship. He had to earn his place on the team. But before 2013 season even started, their quarterback that they had originally had a back injury. So Baker became the first string quarterback.
Okay.
But they didn't want to give him a scholarship even so, and they wanted to keep him being a walk on. So he leaves Texas Tech because he was like, well,
As
that's
he
not
should.
fair. I earned my place and you're not going to give
As
me the
he
scholarship.
fucking should.
So he goes to Oklahoma. He plays for them and he wins a bunch of stuff. Oh,
Okay.
because he had an unsuccessful transfer, there was like this weird thing with his transfer thing. So that was like a whole ordeal with him not being able to play for a minute. Is that where he graduated from Oklahoma, or am I missing a step? No, I skipped him. Damn. Oh, so then he goes to Louisville.
Mm-hmm.
No, he doesn't. I'm sorry, not him. I'm skipping around. He goes to Oklahoma. I'm sorry. And there he won the Heisman Trophy with a sweeping majority. He received 732 first place votes and a total of
Wow.
a lot of points. I don't know what that means. It's the highest percentage in Heisman history. So like he was like everyone wanted him to win. In addition, Mayfield became the first and only walk-on player to ever win the Heisman Trophy. He's cool. I like
I
him.
like
I think
him.
he's really cute. A lot of people didn't like him for a long time because they're like, oh, he's on all these commercials and he doesn't really do anything because he's on the Browns. But this year, the Browns went really far into the playoffs and like it looked like they were going to go maybe all the way
Mm-hmm.
but they didn't. Oops. There he is. One more
Uh,
picture.
okay. I have a score for him.
What's his score?
8.5.
8.5. That's a good score.
Yep.
All right. Now we get to finally talk about Lamar Jackson, who is
Your
that's
favorite.
my Ravens. That's our quarterback. And he is boss mode because he's replaced Joe Flacco, and Joe Flacco was so boring and so lame, and Lamar is so freaking exciting. It's so awesome to watch him play because I don't even like football like that, but I like watching him play because he's just impressive. I mean, a lot of
Okay.
them are impressive. They're great athletes, but he's really, really cool and really impressive. January 7th, 1997, he's a Capricorn. He's age 24. He's 6'2".
Okay.
In the NFL draft, he was a round one, pick 32. He's been with the Ravens the whole time from 2018 to present. He started as a backup for Joe Flacco, and then Flacco was injured and he took over. And now Flacco doesn't even play for us anymore. Bye bye, Flacco.
Bye, Felicia.
Bye. In 2019, his first full season as starter, Jackson set a record for the most rushing yards in a season by a quarterback. He led the league with 36 touchdown passes and became the second unanimous NFL Most Valuable Player winner in league history. He was also the fourth African American quarterback to win this award. I really love him because he's like a super encouraging football player. Like some of these guys, they go out there, they do their thing, and then they sit back down. But Lamar, you can tell like he's one of these people that really hypes up the team and is really like he's just got a good charisma to him.
Okay.
He's just a cool guy. Look, this is
Oh,
him with the
okay.
Heisman. Look at his outfit. Look at this cool outfit he's wearing. Like this
I
red
see him.
jacket.
Who is he dating?
Cool. He doesn't, it didn't have any information on that. As of 2019, he lived with his mom and his brother in Owings Mills, Maryland, which is where the Ravens
I love
practice.
that. I actually
I
love
love that
that.
too. I know. I was like, oh, that's so
Oh.
cute. Derek and I think he's like a secret nerd. Like he's like one of these
Oh,
guys that plays like a lot of
I
video games or something.
okay. I'm gonna. He probably plays. What's that game that Joe Manganiello plays? Um, the one where you wear the costumes. The little kids in.
Fallout.
No,
Oh,
the one the Stranger Things kids played this.
I don't. Oh, you mean like Dungeons and
Dungeons and
Dragons?
Dragons. Yep. Yep.
Yeah, I could see him. I kind of just imagine he's sort of into like Minecraft and
I
like
love that. That's so
I just
cute.
imagine him being that kind of guy, and that's why he just seems like a cool dude. Like
I
he's not
want
like all
him.
about the hype.
I wish he would keep his fro
Yeah, I like him a little bit better the fro versus
because
this like kind of Travis Scott thing he's doing.
he has a really nice fro,
He
and that
does.
Travis Scott thing doesn't work for anybody, Travis Scott included.
Uh, Lamar is like notoriously fast. Like
Okay, good
that's
genes.
like one of his things. He's like because not a lot of football players. So quarterbacks, the idea is they get hiked the ball,
Mm-hmm.
right? And then they're the one in charge of throwing the ball to the person who's going
Mm-hmm.
to run the ball, or they run it
The
themselves.
running back. She knows
Yes.
about
So,
football.
but if they run it themselves, they put up the risk of being hurt more or,
Of course.
like getting tackled more, obviously. Lamar runs a lot. He runs the ball a lot. He's also notoriously fast. Like it's crazy to watch him play because you'll watch so many people try to like take him down and they just can't keep up with him. He's so fast that on Madden NFL, which is a video game where you pretend to be
Mm-hmm.
football players,
I know
his
what man.
character.
Motherfucker.
Oh,
How dumb do you
oh,
think
so
I am? Okay.
I'm not that I think you're dumb. I'm just trying to fill you in. And also, we don't know what the listener knows about Madden NFL or not, you know?
Okay. Yeah. Sorry, listeners.
So his character speed was upgraded to 96, making Jackson the fastest quarterback in the game's history. So that's how fast he
Wow.
is. They upgraded his speed on the game.
That's funny. That's very fucking funny. Okay. That's a good
He took
good flex.
It is a good flex. He took the Ravens all the way to the playoffs this year, and he lost to Josh Allen and
That
the
is
Bills.
a crazy outfit.
I know. It's
That's
so
some
cool.
Ace Ventura shit. Like I love it.
Yeah, guys, he's wearing like
No, he looks
this
like the mask.
orange
Like,
suit. Yeah, he looks like the mask almost. It's an orange suit with like a satin purple shirt, and is it a jaguar on his?
that's a Jagger.
It's some kind of like cat like emblem on his
Animal.
necklace.
Yep.
He's rad. I
Okay.
like that he dresses really cool for these events too. I think that's funny. Uh oh, so this year when they were playing the Bills and they got knocked out of the playoffs, right? So
Mm-hmm.
this isn't even really about Lamar Jackson. This is about this is just about a situation that happened to him. So
He has
in
really
the
nice
third
hands.
quarter, he does have nice hands. In the third quarter of that game, he suffers a concussion. He falls, he gets sacked, he has a concussion. He can't play the rest of the game, right? So they're playing the Bills. The
Mm-hmm.
Bills win. The Bills fans, like people in, I guess, New York State or, in the area, people who are Bills fans, they're so nice that they decided to like get a bunch of Bills fans together to uh, give to Lamar's charity that he like supports.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's like they wanted to like show him like, hey, even though we won, we really stand with you. We don't want you to have a concussion. And it was like a nice thing they did. So they raised like a bunch of money for his charity that he supports, and that's Blessings in a Backpack. It's a Louisville charity that provides meals on
Hmm.
weekends to children served by the National School Lunch Program. Oh, also, Lamar is a Christian.
Okay. Uh, do we have money stats?
He's one of these young guys who doesn't have a big boy deal yet.
Contract? Okay, cool.
He has a
Girlfriends?
contract, but it's not a big boy one. He doesn't have any girlfriends listed right now. But we think Derek and I think that he's going to get his big contract this year,
Okay.
and he'll definitely kind of become more, I think, of a
Anything
celebrity.
problematic?
No, he's like really not problematic at all, and like
Okay.
Baltimore loves him.
Okay.
Like
I have a score.
loves. Like he could do anything in that city and no one would give a shit.
Okay. Yeah, he's an 8.
Okay. Oh,
Are
I
you
do have this
upset at
little
my
note.
what?
Oh, what were
Are
you
you
gonna
upset
say?
at my score?
No.
He got a good one. That's a good
Um.
score.
The thing about Lamar, so this whole past year, at the beginning of the season, he lost to Patrick Mahomes,
Mm-hmm.
and then lost like 3 or 4 consecutive games after that. And I was saying to Derek that I really feel like he gets in his head about Patrick because Patrick and him are like the same age. They're both like considered like well, Patrick is really considered the young goat in the league. Like, he's people look
Mm-hmm.
at him like, oh, he's going to be the next Tom Brady. And
Okay.
I kept saying, I feel like Lamar isn't delivering like he can in these other games because he lost to Patrick in the beginning and it's really like affected him in his brain. Like you could see him after that game where he lost to Patrick, he's just second guessing himself and not like really being
So
in
we
the
need him to
moment.
go to sports therapist. Like,
Well, he ended up pulling it around because at the end of the
okay.
season, like they really closed out the season well, and but he never got a chance to go back up against Patrick and the Chiefs again. So that kind of I was bummed about that. I thought he would get to see him in the playoffs, but they
Okay.
got eliminated.
He's young. He has time. We're rooting for him.
He is young. All
I
right.
can't believe you did this whole presentation and you didn't add any shirtless pics.
I mean, it took me a lot of time to do what I did, and then when I was done, I didn't feel like going back and making it bigger. If that makes sense. I mean, we're already 2 hours into this.
Yeah. I hope somebody. Do you think anybody's going to listen to this episode fully?
Yes, I think people are going to listen to this episode.
Okay,
Who doesn't
great.
want to know who the most dateable quarterbacks are?
I mean,
I love this picture of Lamar. That's so funny.
that's that would
Um,
make a great sticker.
all right. Oh
I
no.
I know this
Wait a
bitch.
second.
Um, he
Yes,
has
this is Aaron
issues.
Rodgers.
He has he who he's dating somebody I know.
Okay, so Aaron Rodgers is sort of the playboy of the NFL. He's dated
Mm-hmm.
all the most famous people besides I mean Tom with Giselle. But
Mm-hmm.
Aaron has dated Danica Patrick, Olivia Munn, Erin Andrews, the woman I showed you earlier, who's a football reporter, Kelly
Mm-hmm.
Rohrbach, who was on the new Baywatch movie, and
That
then there's
the
a bunch of
blonde
other
one,
people. I didn't. Yeah, her.
she's so hot.
She is. He's dated a lot of hot women, and he's currently dating, or it's rumored to be dating, a Miss. Wait for it, Shailene Woodley.
Shailene, yes, I told you. I commented that on your post.
Okay,
That's interesting because
so
Shailene doesn't strike me as somebody who would date a footballer at all.
see that's funny because to me, I'm like, why would he date her?
Dude, she's like a crazy vegan, uh, eats raw onion type person. Gets her
I
own
I
water from the mountain, doesn't own
I have
any
a lot of
clothing.
negative feelings about Shailene
I know.
Woodley because I've seen very
Samantha
few good
hates
movies with Shailene Woodley in them.
Samantha hates Shailene Woodley for no reason.
No,
I
I hate
understand.
her because she's a bad actress. I hate her because she wrote an article. She was in an article stating that she like moonbathes.
She does moonbathe. I've read about that. What horrible
What
movie
was the
has she
other
been
thing?
on?
Oh,
According
she's
to
also
you.
one of those people that when she first came out, when they first interviewed, when they were like, are you a feminist?" This was back in like early
Oh
2000s.
my god,
She
yes. She was like,
said
I don't
something
like the
like,
word.
"I don't like to identify as a feminist. I hate people who say stuff like that."
Yeah, I don't like that
Uh,
either. But she's great in
I
The
have a
Fault in
lot
Our
of negative
Stars.
feelings about Shailene Woodley, and I no, she's not great. No,
I
Fault
think
for Her
she
Story. It's a
is.
movie about people dying. Everyone look is great when they're dying.
Oh my god. I don't fucking I love John Green. You know this. I will fight you.
I know, I know, but that's why luckily you're across the country from me, and you cannot physically fight me.
She's also great in Big Little Lies, but whatever.
So Aaron Rodgers is born December 2nd, 1983. He's
A
37 and a
Sag.
Sagittarius.
Okay. He looks good in a suit.
He's 6'2". He does look good in a suit. NFL Draft 2005, round one, pick 24. He's been with his Green Bay Packers his whole career. He was Super Bowl champion in XLV and MVP for that year, which is 2011, and they won against the Steelers. He started his career backing Brett Favre, who I don't know if you know who Brett Favre is, but he was in like a lot of jeans commercials when we were kids.
No. Can I see
Um,
more photos?
yeah, here's some of him with his girlfriends. It's him and Danica Patrick,
That's cute. I like Danica Patrick. Olivia Munn.
him and Olivia
Okay.
Munn,
He's
him
cute.
and Erin Andrews. She's so pretty.
She is.
And then him, that's just the girl that he
That's
dated, Kelly
stacked.
Rohrbach.
She's crazy hot.
She's really hot. She's got great boobs.
She's got a great everything.
Uh,
Is he just like dates a lot of women, or is he like actually problematic?
I think he just dates a lot of women. I think he's just,
Okay.
maybe he's afraid of commitment kind of
Yeah, that's what
situation.
that's what I'm getting.
That's what
But
I'm
like
getting.
Shailene's an interesting pick for somebody like that because she's very private.
So, in college, he was overlooked for scholarships. He wanted to go to Florida State, but was rejected. He was
Mm-hmm.
offered an opportunity to compete for a scholarship as a walk-on in Illinois, but he declined and considered quitting football altogether to study for law school.
Okay, now he okay, interesting.
So then he was recruited
Imagine
to.
if he was a lawyer, he'd be the hottest lawyer.
He would be a really hot
Like,
lawyer.
wait, imagine having this man cross-examine you. I would fail. I would fail the cross-examination.
He was
What?
recruited.
What? Did I say that? I don't know what I
He
said.
was recruited to play at Butte Community College in Oroville. That's a junior college. It's like a
Mm-hmm.
community school, and he did so well there that the California Golden Bears, like, they found him there. They were there to the coach was there to like recruit some other guy, and then he saw Aaron Rodgers and was like, we're taking him too. And so he went to UC Berkeley after that. And there he was named the starting quarterback in the fifth game of 2003. And he decided to forgo his senior year to, enter into the NFL draft.
As he should. Okay. I have a score.
What's your score?
7.5.
7.5.
That's
That's
not
not
him.
bad. No, we're moving on to the next person. You have a score for him.
He's who's this guy?
This is Josh Allen.
I feel like I'm not gonna like him.
I like Josh Allen. He's cute.
Okay. Let's
May
hopefully.
21st, 96, Gemini.
Oh,
He's
okay.
24, 6'5".
Mm-hmm. 6'5". That's a
Uh,
good height.
yeah, it's a good height. He
More
was NFL
photos,
draft
please.
2018. What?
Photos.
That's him and his
Oh,
girlfriend.
he's cute. I know her.
His girlfriend's name is Brittany Williams. They grew up together. So super loyal. She
Aww.
is a Pilates instructor. You said that earlier that all their their wives were Pilates instructors. She's the only one. She's also was a cheerleader for the college that Fresno State Bulldogs.
They went to the same college?
Yeah, I think they grew
That's
up together.
cute. That's fucking cute. And they're also like both crazy hot. So,
Um, he's friends with players on from a bunch of other teams, and they get together and like train. So like Sam Darnold from the New York Jets and Kyle Allen from the Washington football team,
none
who's
of
not like
these
really good.
names mean anything to me. Okay.
Okay. So he's played for the Bills his whole career from 2018 to present. He took the Bills all the way to the AFC Championship this year, where he lost to Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs. I don't know if you're noticing a theme, but a lot of people lose to Patrick Mahomes and the Chiefs, or they
They
lose to
do.
Tom Brady.
But
Those are the
Patrick
two
is not even
options.
on our list.
No, I haven't gotten there yet. We're getting to Patrick.
Okay, you saved.
I'm saving the best for last. You don't think there was an order to my madness?
I really didn't because you put Russell in the middle and I thought he's pretty great.
Well, I did it in order of people who weren't in the playoffs and where they got cut off in the playoffs,
Okay,
if that
I
makes sense.
see.
Josh Allen is a Nike athlete ambassador, so he gets money for that, and he owns he's also an ambassador for the New Era cap company.
Okay. He is an 8.
Ooh, that's
8.5
pretty
because
good.
he's loyal. 8.5 because he's hella loyal.
He's really loyal. I like that. I like that in a man.
You should. He's
Important.
cute.
He's cute. All right, Patrick Mahomes, who we've all been waiting for. Let's be honest. Patrick, he's 25. He was born September 17th, 1995. He's a Virgo.
I know. Same.
That's a problem. He's 6'3".
Okay.
He was NFL draft 2017, round one, pick 10. He's been with the Kansas City Chiefs from 2017 to present. He won a Super Bowl in 2020 and was the Super Bowl MVP. He's the second African American quarterback to win after Doug Williams for the Super Bowl MVP. So that's pretty, and he's the youngest overall.
That's so strange to me because I thought most of the football players were African American.
So this is an interesting thing about quarterbacks and football, because this is something I learned recently. Apparently, so how racism works, so and how football
Teach
works.
me.
So in football, the quarterback is considered kind of like the brains of the team, right? Whereas other players might serve as the legs or, the brunt or other things. So for years and years and years, they always made the quarterback white.
Okay.
And only recently do we start having black quarterbacks, like really in the last 2 decades. We don't see a lot of black quarterbacks until now there's a lot of black quarterbacks, but it wasn't always like that. So even though the league is majority black, it's only recently have they been able to kind of break the boundaries of race.
Interesting.
On the different positions. He's the third African American quarterback after Doug Williams and Russell Wilson, and the youngest quarterback after Ben Roethlisberger to win the Super Bowl, which is pretty interesting.
Okay. I want to see more photos.
He is a son of former Major League Baseball player, pitcher Pat Mahomes. So there's athleticism in his family. He's been winning. Okay, so here's the money thing. In 2020, July 6th, he signed a 10-year extension with the Chiefs worth $477 million with another $26 million in potential bonuses for a total of $503 million.
I have heard no flaws from this man. I want to see
He's
more
kind of considered
photos.
like the young goat. He always wins. Plus, he has like mad charisma, and he's in a lot of advertising. Like this is him doing a Head and
Head and
Shoulders
Shoulders.
ad.
Okay. That's crazy money. Do we have
Oh
more
no, I
photos?
lost all my pictures. Yes, I do, but I got clicked out of it. Wait a second. We're on this one. Why can't I click to change it? Okay. So, this is him doing Allstate. That's him with Jake from Allstate.
Jake,
You know Jake?
I was Jake from State Farm.
Jake from the
I
State Farm.
I am dying to bump into Jake from State Farm.
Yo, Jake
Like
from State Farm is ripped.
he's cute too.
He is cute.
He's so cute.
I think he's
Like
British. I might have just made that up, but I'm almost certain that his American accent is fake.
we should do a boyfriend material with like random people like that. Like
Oh,
Jake from
like
State Farm,
famous
Flo from
advertisement.
Progressive.
We should totally do that. So he's done State Farm commercials. This is him doing a commercial for State Farm where like everyone's getting his haircut, and they're like,
Mm-hmm.
"That's how you get the Mahomes price or the Patrick price." And then they're like, "No, we just have great deals for everyone." And then everyone's mad that they cut their hair like his. He's got a lot of charisma. Like he's really likable. This is him and his wife.
He's married.
His Yes, he's married. His
Oh,
lady, Brittany Matthews, and this bitch gets the bag, right? Like, think of all the money he just got.
yeah, I'm concerned because she has a receding hairline and she has a lot of money. So, Brittany,
Yeah.
get
So
it together.
Brittany, they've been together since high school. She's his high school
Aw,
sweetheart. So that's part
that's
of.
cute.
Yeah, he proposed to her in September, the September following that he made this big deal that he got all his money. Um,
I
the
love him.
day Mahomes received his Super Bowl championship ring.
What does she do?
She had a brief professional soccer career,
Oh, she's an
and
athlete.
then
Okay, cool.
she's a certified personal trainer. And
Okay,
they
that's
live in
dope.
Kansas City, Missouri, and the couple announced that they were expecting their first child, a girl, just recently, back
Aw,
in September. So we're looking forward to a baby Mahomes, baby Patrick.
baby.
He's got mad charisma. He was named Time 100's list of. He made it the 100 list of most influential people in 2020.
Okay,
Yeah, he's like a pretty all around great guy.
I like
Also, the
him.
best thing about Patrick is he always wins, but he has a very like. He's just such a sweet spirit that you
He
don't ever
looks
feel
so
like he's a
nice.
mean winner. Yeah, he seems so nice. Oh, look,
He's
bad
cute
boy
too.
Patrick. Yeah, he's very cute.
Okay, we have a score for him.
What's your score?
He will get a 9.
Ooh, Patty Boy with a 9. All
Yeah,
right.
I'm looking. Okay, yeah.
Now, oh, you're looking at what? I don't want to interrupt
I'm
you.
looking at my numbers. I have a variety of scores, I
That's
must
good.
say.
We only have
That's
one
Tom
more
Brady.
quarterback. Yes, I have saved literally the best for last. Tom Brady. Tom the Goat Brady. Yo, this man, we got to talk about for a second. This man has won so many
12.
Super
He's
Bowl.
won 12. I know this.
No, he's won 6. He's
6?
won 6 Super Bowl championships. Yeah, he's going to his 10th
Fuck.
Super Bowl.
Okay, he's going. Okay, sorry. I knew something.
So he could win 7 this year with a different team, which is
Dude, I
crazy.
wish I kind of want him to win because it's just gonna be so petty and iconic.
I don't want him to win because I don't want Patrick to live in the shadow of Tom for the
Oh,
rest
he's
of his
playing
career.
against Patrick.
He's playing against Patrick, and the thing about it is, I said this to
Okay.
Derek, I don't want it to turn into like how it was for like Kobe and LeBron dealing with
Mm-hmm.
Michael Jordan. Like their whole career,
Mm-hmm.
everyone's like, yeah, you're good, but are you Michael? And no, you can't be. And like they're really like, no one can ever be greater
Mm-hmm.
than Michael. And I just hate that I would hate for that to be the narrative for Patrick. So,
Okay.
and
Okay.
this is the thing, if Patrick wins in the Super Bowl this weekend, it's not like it's anything against Tom Brady because it's crazy that he's even in the Super Bowl this year because he's
Yeah.
not even with his original team.
He's old.
And also he's old.
Like he's the fastest boy. Clearly, like wow.
So Tom Brady was born August 3rd, 1977. He's a Leo like myself.
He's
Uh,
handsome.
he's very handsome. This beautiful man is 43 years old. This is like a picture of him now on the
That's
bus, and he is
crazy. That
43.
is
Look how stunning he
crazy.
is.
He is
He
stunning.
looks like
He
freaking
is
Brad Pitt.
Mr. Giselle Bundchen, but he is friends with Donald Trump. So,
So he's 6'4".
mm-hmm.
He was with the New England Patriots from 2000 to 2009, and now he's been with the. That's not true. I should say 2019. I'm sorry, I typed that in wrong. From 2000 to 2019, that's a long time. And then he's been with the Buccaneers from 2020 to present. This is I thought was really interesting about Tom Brady. In the NFL draft of 2000, he was drafted round 6, pick 199.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
He
that's
was
not
like,
very
I'm
high
gonna
at
show
all.
them.
Yeah, he really did. He was
He
like,
was
"Oh,
like, I'm gonna
y'all don't
show
think
you.
I'm anything? I'm gonna be everything. I'm gonna be the guy." Um, and
I thought Derek was gonna pee for a second, and
I thought he was too. I forgot you can see him.
Can you see me?
Yeah, but we're
yeah.
talking on stereo. She's like,
Okay.
she just says, I thought Derek was gonna pee. No, you can stay.
We
You can do
don't
whatever you
really
want.
care. Okay,
I
so
just thought
Tom.
you were gonna pee too. I'm filming in a bathroom, but it's a very large bathroom.
Very nice.
It's a big bathroom.
So he's won 6 Super Bowls. He's been in 9. He's going to his 10th. The two
Mm-hmm.
two of the Super Bowls that he lost to Eli Manning and the Eagles.
Giants.
The Giants. Why does it say Eagles
Oh,
here?
sorry. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, you're right. You're right.
Okay, Derek's trying to correct me, and I'm like, hey, I have notes.
I heard him.
He's a 3-time NFL MVP. He's got a bunch of kids.
But he's friends with Trump.
Okay, we'll get to that. Okay, so I'll skip around. I'll go to the Trump stuff first, since that's what you want to talk about. Yes, he's a Republican, and yes, he's friends with Trump. But is he really friends with Trump? Because here's the details about the friendship with Trump. Brady is a friend of former President Donald Trump.
You know how that like he in my head, Donald Trump, he wants to look like Tom Brady. Like that's
Oh, for sure.
like
Who doesn't want to look like Tom Brady?
No, but he goes to his makeup artist and he's like, "Can you make me look like Tom Brady?"
Oh yeah, for sure. That's why he has that hair thing that he's like trying to comb over.
Yes, absolutely. It's Tom Brady inspired.
So it says Brady has indicated that he's known Trump for 16 years. But this is the thing about the whole Brady and Trump thing. The reason they know each other is because Trump used to come and watch Patriots games. It's not like they're friends, like they met at a club and they're like, I like you. You got a good personality. Like, no, Trump was a fan.
Okay.
And just was always like, hey, I'm Trump. I'm going to come say hi because you're a famous person. I want to be around you. And so here's some interesting tidbit about Tom Brady. So Trump said that he received a call from Brady and that Brady told him, Donald, I support you. You're my friend and I voted for you. Right. He said this to the press.
Yeah, that's not true.
Trump said that to the press. But however, after his wife was asked directly on Instagram about whether or not Brady backed Trump, Giselle said no.
Yes,
yeah, Giselle says no. And after the Trump campaign for Make America Great Again, she immediately said to Brady that he shouldn't be involved with politics in the future. Like he shouldn't talk about it at all.
Is the fucking boss of that family.
Yeah, but I kind of take from this that Trump is a friend in that they are acquaintances, and Trump wants to be Brady's friend.
Obviously, because
and Brady's like, I mean, I know you, you're a cool dude, and like that's fine, but
you shouldn't be president.
I don't know if he doesn't think that he should be president, because I mean, Brady is a known Republican. Like he's attended like the State of the Union address that George W. Bush did. He told ESPN that he'd like to run for senator one day, but although that he's recently said he doesn't want to do that anymore.
I don't want that for Giselle.
I'm so sorry you don't want that for Giselle.
Do you know? Do you know that in Brazil, people legitimately call Tom Brady Giselle's husband in like the newspaper?
Of course they do. Of course they do. So Brady did an interview with Howard Stern where Brady talked about Donald Trump and how Donald had reached out to him to speak at the Republican convention in 2016. But apparently he told Stern that it was uncomfortable for me. You can't just undo things. Not that I would undo a friendship, but political support is totally different than the support of a friend.
Okay.
So that's why it's like when you're like, yeah, and I just don't think it's like really I think he is like, I support Trump in that I know him and we're buddies, but I don't think he's like, let's put kids in cages.
So
you know, like,
who do you think rules this family, Giselle or Tom?
100% Giselle.
Right? It has to be Giselle.
Also, because I say that also because Tom is so good at what he does. Not that she's not good at what she does, but because he's at this level in football, I don't think he cares as much as making those big decisions for the family because he's so preoccupied with his goal,
Giselle
his athletic goals.
The fucking family.
Yeah. So I would assume that he's more focused on achieving in his field versus being like the guy who wears the pants in the family. I don't think it bothers him.
Yeah. Also, it's Giselle.
Look at some more pictures. Also, it is Giselle. Like, what is he going to do? Look how cute he is.
He's cute.
This is him wearing a championship.
Hey, Sam. Who would you rather, Tom Brady or Giselle?
Who would I rather get hooked up with?
Yeah.
I would definitely be into being the third in that situation.
Know, but you're not.
Derek goes,
You don't get to be the third. You have to pick between Giselle or Tom.
Tom.
Okay. That's what I thought.
Only because Giselle is like the kind of woman I've always aspired to. Like I've always been like secretly, insecure about being short and my weight and stuff. Whereas Giselle is like tall and thin
and perfect
and just blonde. And yeah, Derek said perfect too, and that hurt my feelings.
Well, he's no Tom Brady. Put him on the phone.
Yeah, but she would make me feel bad about myself, whereas being with Tom, because he's the opposite gender, I wouldn't be thinking about his physicality versus myself. I would just be like, I can't believe I'm hooking up with Tom Brady.
Yes, retweet. I see it the same way.
Of course you do, because that's the only logical answer.
That's the only logical answer. How can you stand naked next to Giselle Bundchen and not like look at your own cellulite? I would cry.
All right. So this is a picture of him and his family. How cute is it that they're kissing on the field like this?
Aww, it is cute.
So, the only drama, he has a little bit of drama around Tom Brady in that he has a baby mama, another baby mama, Bridget.
Yes, but I know this.
Moynihan.
I know this. He was dating Giselle when that woman was pregnant.
Yes,
and Giselle had just broken up with Leo.
Yeah, so that's kind of tricky.
She was 25.
And he has a son with Bridget Moyne, and that son, do I have a picture of him? Oh, there's him and Giselle again. Aren't they cute?
They're beautiful.
This is him and his first son. And this is the son. I know, look how cute this picture is. But this is also the son that he also got into drama because there was like footage of his son kissing him.
Oh, I remember that.
They were like, hey, is it cool for you to kiss your 9-year-old son on the lips? And he's like, he's my son.
I don't care that much.
Well, Derek and I were talking about this last night, and we were saying, okay, if Okay, if your 9-year-old son still wants to kiss you on the lips, are you the one that says, "Hey, it's weird, we can't kiss on the lips anymore," or do you just wait for your 9-year-old son to decide they don't want to kiss you on the lips
Yeah,
anymore?
that's what I will. That's what I think should happen.
I mean, who wants to be the first person to break their kid's heart, you know?
Right? Yeah, exactly. Also, I just don't understand why there's a photo of this. That's what I think is weird.
Oh, this is a still shot from a video.
Yeah, no, but like this should not be on video, obviously. Giselle.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Yeah, but yeah. I wonder if that's a Brazilian thing. Maybe it is. Probably
Look, this is
not.
him with his daughter. Aren't they super cute?
They're super cute. Dude, she's gonna be beautiful.
Oh, yeah. And there's Tom again. So that's the 16 quarterbacks I decided to
Okay.
introduce you to for this
Well, I
fun
have
episode.
scores
You have
for
scores. What are the scores?
everyone. Do you want to hear the scores or do you want to hear the winners and the losers?
Why don't you do them in order? Like start with the worst one and then work your way up.
Okay. So
And end on the absolute winner.
we have Ben on a 0, not Ben. We have Deshaun with a 4, not Deshaun. We have Ryan T. Wait, I don't remember how any of these people look
Tannehill.
like. Tannehill with
He
a
was that like really white
5.5.
guy.
5.5. We have a tie between Tyler and Cam Newton, and they both have a 6.
Tyler.
Tyler.
Kyler. Oh, Kyler Murray.
Yes. Yes.
Kyler Murray and
Then,
Cam Newton both have 6.
who's next? We have Jim. Who's this one?
That's Cam Newton.
Why didn't I like him? He had something
You didn't like
problematic.
him because he has like 7 kids with different
Oh yeah,
women.
yeah, yeah. I was like, he's cute. Like, what happened?
He was really
Yeah,
cute. Also, he dresses really weird in his street
yeah,
clothes,
yeah, yeah,
remember?
yeah, yeah. Yeah, I remember. Okay, then we have Jimmy.
Jimmy
He's at a
G.
Jimmy G, who is the hottest one, but I can't. So he's a 7, but he's out. Wait, no, we have Drew before Jimmy. Drew is a 6.
Drew was a 6. Drew Brees.
Drew Brees. Oh, is he? Which one was Drew Brees?
Drew Brees was the guy with like almost no hair his whole career.
Yeah, why didn't I fuck with him? Oh, because he doesn't know about social justice, and yeah, he was an
Yeah,
8
he's
and then
kind of
he became a
oblivious.
6. Yeah, he went from 8 to 6. Okay, we have at the score of 7.5 Aaron
Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers, because I think I can deal with a womanizer as long as it's consensual and not problematic. We're almost done. We are at we have a tie here. We have Lamar and Jared at 8.
Lamar Jackson and Jared Goff.
Jared Goff.
That's Jared Goff right here.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Coming
Jared
up.
Goff was he was kind of cute, but not that cute.
He looks like
Um,
not Ryan Gosling.
yeah, like the cousin. We
The
talked
cousin
about
of Ryan Gosling.
Jared, whatever. We then have our 8.5s which are Josh and Baker. That's Josh, right? Which one's Josh? Josh is
Can
the
you
one
repeat
who's
that?
married.
Yes. No, Josh has a girlfriend.
Yeah, I liked him. But I don't.
Baker's the
Yeah,
one that's married.
Yeah, he's the loyal one. That's why he's an 8.5. And then
And then,
Baker was the other 8.5.
yes.
We have a tie of 2 9s,
Mm.
which would get the third spot. Those are Tom Brady and Patrick.
I'm Brady and Patrick.
Brady and Patrick are on 9.
Okay.
On the second, number 2,
Number 2.
second best, my boy, Russell Wilson.
Russell Wilson. Yeah, I would pick Russell too. He's cutie.
And the winner is Alex S.
Alex Smith. I can't believe you picked Alex.
Smith.
That makes me so happy.
Alex Smith. Why did I pick him? I forgot. But I think he was a really good
You
person.
picked him because I told you his whole like crazy life story about how he gets replaced by Colin Kaepernick and then gets replaced by the Chiefs and then by Mahomes.
Mm-hmm.
And then he breaks his leg.
I love underdogs. He's cute.
He is really handsome too. And he's got he's super, super likable because even though he gets replaced by Kaepernick and Mahomes, he's still so supportive. And yeah, and he really supported them too. And
I love him. He's my pick. Were you
that's so cool. I'm glad you picked him too.
Are you shocked by my scores?
No, that seems about right. I think if I was going to pick someone, because I was talking to Derek about this yesterday, I think I'd pick Baker Mayfield because I like that his wife is involved with his ad campaigns and stuff, and I just really like that.
That's really cute. I like that too.
Yeah,
he got a good score.
I think he got a good score, but he would probably be my number 1.
Okay, but I love the underdogs. I can't help it.
Okay. And also, I really like Alex Smith, so I was really pushing his story.
You
I
were
think he
pushing
has such a cool
his narrative.
Story. He has a great narrative.
He really does.
This is fun. I'm sorry it took me so long. I think this has been like a 3-hour ordeal.
It's been like a 2.5-hour situation at least.
It's been quite a journey.
Shall we close the episode and then play the messages?
Okay, yeah. So follow us on @boyfriendmaterial. Oh, wait, sorry.
Subscribe
on Instagram. You do it. You're better at this than I am.
You're tired. Please follow us on Instagram @BFMaterialPod. You can follow Sam @BethSamLopez. You can follow me @HeyGabyMendez. And we would love you forever if you subscribed to the Boyfriend Material Podcast YouTube channel preferably on your podcast app and your Spotify app, because we want all the numbers to go up.
Yes, we do.
This has been Boyfriend Material, and I picked Alex.
You picked Alex Smith. Alex Smith of the Washington football team.
Oh, the Washingtons, and he's the most eligible quarterback, according to me. In my opinion, is the only one that matters in this episode.